Good evening, motherfuckers. How's everybody doing? This is Grampy Lobster. We've got some fun for you tonight. But before we get the show started tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody's having a really good evening. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. There's Schneider the handyman, who hopefully will be joining us a little bit later. We've got the Mudbruckers out there, Bozos out there. Oh, hey, 69, Adam. Hey, all right. This is going to be a show that, well, hmm, this could be fun. Solar Marshall, how you doing, my brother? How you doing? How you doing? I hope everything's going well with you. I really do. I'm sorry for some of the shit you've had to go through recently, but you know, uh, you know what they say. Buckle up, Buttercup. Life's a bitch sometimes, and we charge on. We move on. We carry on, and we find new things to put our dicks in. When things don't really go the way we thought they might. Anyway, you left the bar for this? Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm really sorry, Solar. You shouldn't have left the bar for this. Got a little bit of a delay in the little bit of a delay, but I was driving around today, and Mrs. Lobster, and we attended a birthday party, had a really good time, and with reminded me that with the holidays coming and everybody getting together, it's time that we have maybe a little bit of a tutorial, maybe a little bit of a wake up call, if you will, for kind of things that can happen when the weather starts getting colder, and frost, starts forming on your windshield when you go out in the morning, and you're running 10 minutes late. Goddamn car's got frost on it. At least the windows are all fogged up. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I ate this brownie about 5 minutes before I came on. Hey, Wilson, thanks a lot. Thank you so much for the backdrop, but trying not to. And now I'm tasting that brownie. And hopefully, when the brownie kicks in tonight, it's supposed to be a whopper of a brownie. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a whopper. But anyway, but it's the weather's changing. We here in New England, we know it. The weather can get like other places. New England is famous for their really shitty winter. And almost 9 years I've lived in Rhode Island now. Uh, we've had some winters that weren't too bad. We've had some winters that really sucked a few years back when we had those two major snowstorms just over, like one on top of the other. I was ready to just fucking get in the car and drive back to fucking uh, Oregon. I was so pissed. I mean, there was like 10-foot fucking snow drifts literally all the way down the street on the sidewalk. Driving was like being inside of a maze because it was fucked up, and it was goddamn cold. I mean, it was fucking cold, right? And I know some people live in Canada and it gets cold. So when you go, it wasn't just cold. It was cold, right? And the word cold, it's hard to come out because it was so fucking cold that you have nightmares over it sometimes, But not every winter, And after that winter, when I was pissed off and ready to leave, when it was finally over, uh, well, I realized that I'd survived. So now my motto is anything under a fucking foot, it's just a dusting, right? And as long as you've got good insurance, and you're a little bit defensive, and you can drive with a coffee in one hand and on the other stand on the steering wheel or on the CD player, uh, you'll be fine. But with the weather getting cold, you know, we need to change our driving habits just a little bit because it takes time, for some older cars, right? I don't have an older car now. Well, it's not a young car, but it warms up really nice, and it's got seat warmers that, God, those are nice when it's freezing. But anyway, so it was like 22 degrees this morning. That's cold, but it wasn't cold yet, right? But I think it was yesterday. I was looking in the news, right, checking the internet, trying to find out what the newest trends in the world were. I was trying to find you know what was happening. What was the pulse of the nation. What was in the lulls community, and there's quite a lot. But there was a lady in Southampton. She was in a bit of a hurry yesterday, and I'd like to share this because I think sometimes we get in our car when it's cold. And as soon as we've got a little tiny fucking hole in the fucking frost in the windshield or something, or you get a little bit of a chunk of ice off the fucking rear window, and you can almost see completely in the passenger window and stuff, and you can almost see the mirror real clearly and the side mirror and stuff. Before we probably should drive sometimes, I think all of us have because we've been in a hurry. However, this lady, I mean, I really need to share this, and I've got a few other articles that I'd like to get into before we get going because hopefully this brownie will kick in pretty soon, and I'm feeling some shit right now. So, but I'm gonna do a screen share, and I want you to pay attention, and this is a true story. Let me see. You can't see it because I didn't fucking screen share it. So now I'm gonna hit that button. Okay. And there's the side chat. Don't worry, Lowe's Junkie. I'll get into the mukbang thing in a little bit. And anyway, but see, this lady in a driver blamed a foggy windshield for driving into an open landscape trailer Wednesday morning in Northampton. No one was hurt in this unusual collision on Spring Street. Now, to call that a collision or unusual situation is kind of stretching it for me. That was just a stupid fucking, you know, yeah. A driver reported that the vehicle's windshield had been foggy and had reduced her ability to see the landscape trailer right in front of her. You know, uh, my God. And it just goes on. A tow company had to pull the vehicle out of a trailer. The driver was cited for impeding operation and operating with an expired registration. So that could have been part of the reason that, said lady was, are we coming back here? Let's see. Oh, that's not the fucking thing I want. We are out of that. And hopefully we are, we're not doing that. Hopefully we are back. We are back. Okay, I really wasn't, but you know, and then people wonder why their insurance goes up, you know, and they wonder why people fucking laugh at them, when they're flying down the fucking highway, the expressway, your street, when it's icy as fuck, and then you see them because they've got to show how fucking fast they can go in the goddamn snow. It's the ice. It's slippery. It's not the snow. You know. And that's kind of stupid because we've got people out here. I'm not kidding you, right? They'll fucking fly down the fucking road, kind of like being on the autobahn in Germany. If you're ever in Germany, um, when you were in the military, if you were ever on the autobahn in the wintertime, motherfuckers. Uh, come on, little junkie. Jesus Christ, man, you hurt me here. You hurt me. You hurt me. Oh, give it a rest. And if you keep fucking with me, and I'll take this fucking staple gun, right? And I'll threaten you with staples. You know, that's one of my weapons of choices. Now, this one doesn't have like a air compressor like hose names. It's just a Stanley. It's just not a regular household. It's pretty strong. I do have access to a fucking nail gun, that does work on a compressor. So those junkies leave me alone, or I'll like, I don't know. However, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the meat of it. I'm just trying to build up a little bit. We got 11 people watching apparently, and I'm not watching the YouTube side. I'm just, but people are stupid, right? And when stupid people do stupid things, like this lady, that drove her fucking car into the back of the landscape trailer, I'm sure that's not the first time she's done really bad things with her car, you know. I mean, because if you're dumb enough to do that, I mean, you've had to graduate up to driving your car literally into the back of the landscape trailer. You literally had to have done stupid things before in your life before, I don't know, said fucking incident like that happens, and then she'll get pissed off when her insurance goes up, right? Well, it wasn't my fault. It was foggy, and uh, but you know, and okay, there's two more quick things that I want to share with you before we get into some meat and potatoes on this stuff, and maybe the mukbang special, the coffee mukbang special. Now, when we get into this mukbang, I want everyone, like I said, bring your own drinks and snacks because we're gonna have a group side chat fucking mukbang party. Everybody is during this video is going to eat what they're eating. I want you to eat it as loud as you can in the side chat. I want you to describe what the fuck you're eating, and I want you to describe how much of it you're eating, and how much fun it is to do that on the internet. Because, like I said, apparently eating food, right? I mean, like, we all like Stinky when he fucking gums shit, right? I was explaining Stinky to my mother in law today. Mrs. Lobster said something, and she goes, like that Von Stelton guy or whatever. And I'm like, oh, Stinky? And her mom looks up, and I was like, okay, let me give you a 5 second. But yeah, I gave her like the real fast version of the vampire teeth, the fangs, the fluoride, the Vlad Tepes, Dracula thing, stealth fighter, and it was about 3 minutes, and I mostly, yes, absolutely, Schneider provide text visual, but I gave her, and just because we were just sitting around, um, just talking, and but uh, so yeah, she was real impressed. So I gave her that, and what a mukbang was, and I would talk about how he thinks that him eating on camera makes the trolls mad and drives the trolls crazy and stuff. And I told her, I said, look, I said, matter of fact, I showed her a couple of Bozos things real quick with the noodles and the fact that he thinks that people get upset when he eats and the way he eats. And I said, you got to see this guy eat a pizza. She says, what does he do? Gum it or something? I was like, you betcha, man. Nobody fucking chews, but nobody, bashes gums down like the gummisher. And it was, yeah. So anyway, I have a habit of doing that. I like to share a little. And like I told you, I'm people that know me. I'm pretty much this in real life. Toned down a bit, I think the brownie's kicking in at him. But I'm really hoping so because well, I ate three of those no, I ate, okay, I think Adam, they were 15 milligrams each, the candy, and I ate four, okay, and I ate that brownie, which was what you said, I think 75, unless you sent me the good. Oh, oops, I mean, unless, well, anyway, but Bozo, I want you to eat that gourmet cat food nearby. Holy shit. So anyway, we're gonna do a group mukbang, and the spaghetti is a terrible mukbang, an insult to the pasta boys. Has anybody seen? Has anybody ever heard that? I'm not like I'm not into like the mafioso, the Godfather things and stuff. I've seen Godfather 1 and Godfather 2 and stuff, but not for years. I'm not, and I'm not into the mafioso things and all that stuff. But I don't ever remember ever hearing the term pasta eating boys, right? And I know some Italians that have never fucking heard the pasta eating boys. Uh, I know a couple people that would choke him just for fucking saying that, you know. Uh, but buckle up, Grampy. Yeah, it's gonna be a ride, motherfuckers. And we do this, uh, for you, and at a small price, most likely to my memory and my brain, but we here at Lobster Studios, we like taking one for the team because we like having fun. And but the peppers and sandwich, yeah, peppers and onions. Everything's got peppers and onions out here. You can boast up anything out here. If you got like sausage and the peppers and onions, you can call it a Fenway style, right? But anyway, so yeah, grab your food, start chomping, and me myself, I've got my coffee with my brand new thermal mug thing here. It looks like a bottle, so I can pretend there's probably liquor in here, but there's not. It's just coffee. So I'm going to be mukbanging with coffee this evening. I actually went out and got some Dunkin' Donuts Keurig pods, and I really enjoy the extra creamer, for Dunkin' Donuts, and it's extra cream, extra sugar, and really enjoy that. And mm, and in this cup, which isn't an official Dunkin' Donuts cup, but it was only $4, and I'm not kidding you. This thing will keep your coffee hot. You keep the lid on this. If you don't leave the lid on, it's about 16 ounces. So you can put about 16 ounces of coffee, and it's not quite to the top. If you leave the fucking lid off, your coffee will stay hot for about 3 hours. Okay. If you leave this little fucking screw on lid here on, if you leave it on, your coffee will stay hot. I am not kidding. Um, because I actually had to go somewhere and left this at home and stuff when I was gone. My coffee was still hot when I got home 7 hours later. A $4 fucking thermal coffee cup when people will sit there and spend, oh, how much fucking dollars, right? I mean, tons of fucking money buying these, coffee warmer things and how to keep your coffee hot, fresh, and everything. So anyway, back to the mukbang. Uh, but seriously, this, I didn't like it at first. I just didn't like it was shaped because it didn't look like a coffee cup. You know what I'm saying? And but no shit, this and I got it at Ollie's. Um, mukbang, mukbang. And Bella's wearing her red cape this evening. Wow, we are in the fucking style. We're doing it up right, ladies and gentlemen. We are fucking doing it up right. But like I said, I have two quick, two quick, um, two quick articles that I want to show. These two articles, I think you may have heard of one of them. I think everybody's heard of this, but I'm not into the you know rap scene, the modern music and things like that. I honestly didn't know who this fucking rapper Ti was. creepily obsessed with his 18-year-old daughter's hymen. This dude is fucking weird. Now, look, I'm a dad. I know there's dads out there. There's moms out there. They don't want their daughters turning into sluts and everything and getting pregnant early in life and everything. And I really get that. And I can understand a concerned mother or a concerned parent, because these days, you've got to, you really don't know what a family might be. It might be a step family. It might be relatives that are raising you. It might be a male uh, influence in a young lady's life growing up. If it's a single father or. But anyway, so I'm not shitting on guys or parents that are really oh, and it's on an it's on an atheist website, so of course it's the devil. But I'm not shitting on anybody's uh, music taste because who the fuck is this idiot? But or could be concerned parent, right? Uh, you know, not only has he had sex conversations, we have yearly trip to the gynecologist to check her hymen, Tia said. Yes, I go with her. Now, I can understand, first of all, if it's a father that's concerned, maybe his daughter's a slut, right? Maybe his daughter's a bit of a whore. She likes the boys a little bit too much and doesn't know how to say no. I get that. That happens a lot. I'm fucking sure, right? But once again, when you're famous, and you have an outlet, because there's probably people on the internet to think that, oh, he's just protecting his daughter. But even after the fucking age of 18, right? This is fucking, and they talk about it's kind of sick to me, because they talk about the aspects of purity culture, talk about daughters signing abstinent pledges to their father. Ti took it to a whole new level, asking yourself why this dad is so unhealthy, obsessed with his daughter's vagina. You're not alone. She's 18 now. Was trending on social media yesterday. People are rightly disgusted and calling out the rapper for enforcing the lie that an intact hymen means a woman is a virgin or that her sex life is any of his business. He goes out, he goes, look, I mean, the fact that he says, look, doc, and these are in quotes, I guess, or, well, it's not really a quote mark, it's, um, she don't ride no horses. She don't ride no bike. She don't play no sports. Just check the hymen, please, and give me my results exponentially. Those could be lyrics to one of his fucking songs. Yeah, worst rap lyrics ever. I'm sorry. That just kind of that was just kind of weird. I thought, wow, what a dick. You know, that's our pop culture, ladies and gentlemen. That's our pop culture. I'm sorry, Celeste. I did not mean to make you feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. And hopefully hopefully her booty hole isn't a virgin. I'm sure that's true. That's God's loophole. You know what I'm saying? And there's one more that I want to share, and then we'll get into whatever the fucking meat and potatoes about this whole fucking thing is all about tonight. Which I'm not sure which direction I'm gonna put the link out. I believe Father Judgment, or excuse me, Snyder, um, is out there. He's got some pretty well. I think he's a little bit wound up, and when Snyder's wound up, well, Katie bar the door. We might have ourselves a slobber knocker in the fucking internet world. Who fucking knows? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to share this because I found this is funny. And this is like I said, this is a totally nonpartisan. This is just about you know when people talk about voting on both sides, people talk about the Democrats are rigging the election, the Republicans, and just all this. So like take politics out of it, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, everybody, just for one moment, and just um, gaze at the fucking Medford poll workers arrested for assaulting cop after nodding off and try humping in front of voters have long histories, including assault and battery on the fucking elderly. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say fucking elderly. Oh God, I don't want to see that. These jewelers. I hate it. Fucking ads have gotten crazy on the internet, man. I mean, I get the ad-free thing sometimes, but then sometimes you can't get part of an article. Anyway, when you go to vote, there's usually an elderly person working at the polls who checks your name off the list and gives you a ballot. Old people live to vote. I know there are. Oh God, I've known people before that were like old. That by old I mean probably older than me. But it was like one of those times of the year that they lived for because they would work at the fucking polling place, right? And be one of those people that looks up your name and it was an official duty and they take it really seriously. Well, some places it's kind of hard to get, poll workers now. Unless you go to a pole dancing place. But anyway, I hate this chair. Rumor has it this is Lobsters getting me a chair for my birthday. I'm really banking on that because my ass hurts. I've destroyed so many cushions on this fucking chair. Anyway, but a pair of poll workers were arrested Tuesday after being told to leave for unprofessional behavior and assaulting a police officer and colleague, according to City Clerk's office. Heather Baroque, 34 of Wilmington, Derek Sands, 34 of Chelsea, were scheduled to work at the Ganther Center at 7 a.m. Tuesday. Police said they arrived about a half an hour late, seen nodding off and not performing their duties. According to police, they were hugging and holding each other and very rude to voters. Look at those two. They look like they're the kind of people that you want to fuck. The really happy people, the ones that are glad to see you, the ones that want to help. You know what I'm saying? But apparently this really happy fucker looked. Apparently he was having a bad day, right? Sands and Baroque were ordered to leave after they separated and warned about their behavior, like try humping each other at the polling place. Sands was disruptive and caused voters to leave the polling place, and after the worker of the polls tried to arrest Sands, but Bork jumped back on his. Well, apparently there were some blows thrown and things like that, and it didn't turn out well for him. Additional police officers arrived to help place the pair under arrest. Sands was charged with disorderly conduct, assault and battery on a police officer resisting arrest. Borg was charged with disorderly conduct, assault on and battery on a police officer, 2 counts, resisting arrest, and assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, 2 wit shots. Okay. Now, this looks like a real upstanding guy, right? I'm saying, but now I want you to look. There's a lovely lady there too, but if the farther you scroll down, you keep looking, right? Oh, look at that! She was such so happy. Oh, who wouldn't like those polka dot fucking onesies with whatever the fuck that is around for the time? But then you get down there, and the city of Medford had bothered to do a background check on either of these, so we could have predicted that they'd show up late, nod off, try hump each other in front of voters, and assault a cop. Another poll worker will ironically trying to get each other. But and this is how easy, right? Public record, right? I mean, fuck, shoplifting by inspiration. I mean, and burglary or just not somebody that you want like Jeez, and just scrolling down, right? And no wonder why our fucking polling places, not all of them, but there's gonna be some weird fucking, this guy's got drug charges, drug dismissed, disposed by, yeah, just, and pending, and even if the things are dismissed or whatever, oh, he didn't get found, guilty of it, Your Honor, for, there's always something, if you've got a rap sheet like this, and even if all this stuff, and if all of the shit, right, that you've been accused of, right, is you've been found not guilty of, right, a lot of times it's like, yeah, but there's a reason the cops know your fucking name because you're guilty of something, you scummy motherfucker. But yeah, that's our fucking voting system and everything. Joy, hi, how are you? Hi, lobsters and lobsterettes. That's really, really, I like the way you said that. Who are you? Adam, he's already blocked me. As far as I know, he's deleted the actual positive comments given him in the past. Who? Who are you talking about? Hi, Joy. Who is Joy? Um, anyway, yeah. So we've done the mukbang thing. Um, uh, we've done the mukbang thing, and there's been some crazy shit. Uh, and we're gonna talk about it. I mean, who would have known that? Like I said, Shani and Rev are doing reviews, mukbang with a fake sausage sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts has shitty fucking sandwiches. They're overpriced and they're shitty. Like I said, I've had the fucking sausage and egg croissant 2 for $5 thing a couple of times. They're not bad, in a pinch. You go to McDonald's, you can go there, you already get there to get coffee, and you're like, what the fuck? Why not twice? But I've never sit there and made a video. Oh, I'm going to review this nasty fucking sandwich that's made in a toaster oven with a lot of preheated fucking shit, that gets reheated in a toaster oven or a microwave, right? Um, and then talk about it the way they did. I mean, they're doing a mukbang or a fucking review on a fucking fake sausage sandwich, right, from Dunkin' Donuts. And personally, I do enjoy the ones with the English muffin as long as the English muffin is toasted. But they preferred Rev preferred the biscuit or the bagel, and well, Shani was just there to be eye candy, of course. But I thought they were going to get fucked, man. But it's like, so they're doing this review and everything, right? And damn it, they can't go one fucking, hey, Mark, they can't do one fucking video, right? And I got to tell you right now, it's it's fucking, hey, Big C, is he in the house? Hey, Big C, they can't do one fucking video without one of them saying something or doing something. And this time it wasn't Shani, right? Usually it's Shani that talks about how G-Man could be, licking her fucking her and stuff, and trying to be all sexy and stuff and looking like a really shitty fucking drag queen at best, you know. It wasn't Shani. It was Rev that talked about eating ass, rim shot action during a video when they're talking about mukbang and fake sausage reviews, and the fact that Shani's going to be doing. I had a piece of brownie still on me. Brownie might be kicking in a little bit, but so Shani's going to be doing makeup tutorials. And she's got this wig or something that's got like different colors and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, Celeste. It's. I'm not saying that she's successful at it, right? And I did say the word shitty in front of it. So like somebody attempting to be make a really shitty attempt at becoming a drag queen. And I got nothing against drag queens. I think drag queen shows are fun if they're done right, and tastefully done. Storybook time at the library. I'm all for that. I've actually been to one just to see what it was. Sit around for about 10 minutes, but it's just suspension of disbelief when there's a story because it's a character that's anyway. But we're not talking about that. But yeah, Shanny's going to be relevant. She's getting into talking about some other YouTubers' makeup, right? And shit like that. And even see, and this is what gets me, like with the whole ass play, rim job kind of remark. He eats her ass, right? I'm thinking to myself, lobster, third person type of thing. Wasn't this the same dude, right? The same person that just made a video telling people to get their wives in check, tell them to button up those shirts, don't show cleavage. He doesn't want to see it because he's a real Christian, berating people and trying to get people to like you better get your woman in order, you know. I joke about that and shit like that, but I'll tell you one thing right now: if I ever said something like that to pretty much any woman that I've ever been associated with in my life, there's a couple of them that would have shot me. I do know that for a fact. Um, and the other two would have been like, you know what, fuck you, right? I mean, seriously, you can make comments about, sweetie, that doesn't like, it doesn't really look too good going out like that, but what do you do? So you can tell people to tell their wives and women to straighten up, get them in order, Christian women. But then you go on camera and talk about, well, eating out Shanny's asshole, to be blunt. That was kind of on my mind a little bit, That was on my mind a little bit. Who is this Joy person? I'm kind of curious. Somebody needs to go out there and maybe do a little bit of research. So anyway, 18 people watching, like a couple of people asked, they, and I'm only gonna say this once, because it is a thing, if you'd like to participate in the, Fun Brigade Patreon program, please. There's a link in the description of this hangout for Patreon or Amazon wishlist. Nothing too fancy, and not asking for a lot. I'm not actually asking for anything. It's if you feel a need to, if you feel a need to support a new microphone, a decent pair of headphones that didn't cost $7 at Marshall, look good, they look great, and they suck too as well. It's a bad gravy situation, Bozo. It is. It's a bad gravy situation, and like I said, I got a little bit of flack, for one person that's always loved to make comments about my video. They're always positive and happy. But he says, haven't you been, you've been getting on her for Vaughn for 20 years for begging it. Now look at you. I said, first of all, I haven't known Vaughn for 10 years, 20 years. I haven't known him for 10 years. Going on probably about 8 or 9 that I've been following the Gummisher. But the only time, I really have a problem with, you can call it what you want, e-begging, or, whatever the fuck, I don't know. But I'm not going to ever tell anybody that, or use the money to like pay my rent, that doesn't exist. Well, Urs doesn't. He's asked money for rent. He's asked money from people because they thought his utilities were going to be turned off. Right? He's asked people to give him money for different reasons instead of just being honest. Right? And remember, and people giving him money, and then like most of it goes to the computer parts and shit, which is fine. But people were actually like, but you didn't say what it was for in the little box, you know. So you got to make sure you put what it's for in the box. But without putting anything in the box, ladies and gentlemen, I'll guarantee you that whatever is donated for like Patreon wise and stuff like that will go towards the beautification and upgrade and upkeep of Lobster Studios. You don't have to worry about the lights being turned off. We pay our light bill every month, right? We pay our cable bill. We pay. Oh, we don't have cable. We have YouTube TV and internet. So, but you know, we pay all those. You know, we do what we need to do, and you know, although sometimes you know things are a little bit tight, we do have resources that do not include Patreon or PayPal or whatever, or you know, Amazon wish lists and things like that. But we're here to maybe brighten your day. And so if you feel a need you know, in participating in the Fun Brigade Patreon program, you know, feel free. Anyway, gonna and I do appreciate. I've actually got 2 Patreons right now for a total of I think $20 a month, and got an anonymous PayPal, right? And so things are looking up. My Patreon is actually more than hers at this point, and it's not a game. And I am thankful for literally everybody. Oh, well, I didn't know that I was talking to you, Joy, unless your name is Huge Johnson. But anyway, uh, oops, God damn it! How do you get the fucking? Oh God, I just figured out how to get. If you'd like to come on in, you know, have a good time, Snyder. I know Snyder's probably chomping at the bit. We all know Snyder. Uh, uh, we've all seen the video that hopefully you've seen the video that Irv put out about the changes in YouTube policy and what it means for him and what he's considered. Well, you know, Big C, you might want to come into if you want, but Snyder, sure, absolutely. Be an honor, young man. Well, you are younger than me, you know. Although I do kind of consider you like an older guy. And speaking of things I'd like to fuck. Oh, hey, Wilson, how you doing?
I thought my ears were burning.
Hey there, Snyder. What's up?
Man, that just kind of pops up on you real quick. I just log into the room and say, hey, motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. No, stop right there. Hey, what's up, volleyball? Happy fucking Saturday.
There you go.
Absolutely. Now can I speak?
Yes, sir, you may.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you caught what you did with with Earth's video today. You know, which I think is probably going to go down as one of his best. Been a long time. It was almost like I don't know. It's bound to be classic. But you noticed a few things. I never knew that you were actually a cop before. Shit, I would have never talked about drugs around you, man. But anyway, no. Hey, goddamn, Mudbrucker's in the house as well. But anyway, you had noticed a couple of things, and I'm pretty sure that Mudbrucker, being the master of verbs and pronouns and adjectives and speech just by itself in a really wonderful way. Probably had made some observations himself that he might want to, and of course Wilson. You know, we know he's a volleyball. But anyway, Snyder, you want to give us a little critique? I mean,
well, it was kind of like Nick Manson and I noticed it at the same time. I was sitting here playing a little Xbox this morning, and I was just listening to it in the background, like I do most of his videos. And it was like a Christmas morning present because.
Hold on a second. MUKBANG.
Yes. Oh, mukbang. What? No, hold on. I'm mukbanging some green salad right here. Hold on. No visual, but sound. Damn,
Hey,
the light
Wilson,
right.
what are you mukbanging, Wilson?
I am sipping on a glass of warm wild turkey.
Fuck yeah!
I have two.
Oh,
I've got 2 strawberry Mentos.
Yeah. Whoa, that's
I'll rattle them a little bit there.
Get yourself
Hey.
a Diet Coke and make it exciting.
absolutely.
Yeah,
And for those of you who just joined us, Christina Blackfeather, how you doing? Steve Bashirs, we're having a group mukbang tonight. So everybody in the side chat's got to have a whole bunch of food in around them and stuff, and you got to like eat it and tell everybody in the side chat what you're eating, what you enjoy about it, what you hate about it. Make sound emoji sounds or whatever. Describe the whole experience to everybody because apparently people really want to see people do that. So me myself, I've already mukbanged a brownie before I went on, and it's most likely starting to kick in right pretty much, kind of, and there might be more, but so yeah, I'm doing the coffee mukbang.
Like, I really think that Cobes is like the king of mukbang right now because like he is the mayor of like
Creepsville.
AMSR like county.
yes.
Like the way he eats
What he did to that fried chicken was
Good
almost,
God.
Oh,
that
my
was like
God.
a fucking felony. That,
Dude, the camera angle alone, that
Yeah.
was legendary film work right there.
And it,
oh,
it
of
just,
course it was.
and it
but
just
then-
comes natural to him. Not even having to work at it. It just happens, you know.
I cried
That-
for the fried chicken. You know, I felt the pain the fried chicken was going through.
Dude, straight up. I just cannot find a reason to hate the guy. I fucking
No, I
love
want
him.
him-
He's
no.
great. He's
I want
fucking
him to
great.
succeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't hate
I
him.
want him to
I
go
think it's
huge.
Funny. I think it's funny. I mean, if you go to the Cobra bits and there's like Cobe's documentaries, so you get a little bit of a backstory on certain people, like his ex-girlfriend. That,
Yeah.
you know, she said she's like, I'm a nympho, and she looks like she's got about as many brain cells as
As that brownie you ate?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff. And then she goes, "It's not true that he made me a nymphomaniac. I was a nymphomaniac before I met him." You know, and all this stuff, and it's just when hearing some of the backstories and that bald guy, you know, that was running around saying, "I don't fuck goats" and shit like that, and then in the end was apologizing. And that's part of that stuff, right? So
Yep.
the more you delve into this stuff, you know, the more you really enjoy it because, you know, when you start to learn more about players in the background, so if you hear names and stuff.
Yeah, characters
Oh,
in the
yeah.
cast.
But no, I don't hate the dude, man. I think he's funny as fuck. And I think it's funny when people make fun of him because it's funny. But no, I hope he succeeds. If you could sell them shitty fucking wands on Etsy and people buy them, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, that's it. Do it, right? You know,
Yeah.
because his magic is strong, man. His weed magic is strong, and that's where he's got my vote.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
but
he's
he-
out there
wait.
like shilling tactical soap, like more power to him, man.
Yeah, if you can get an endorsement, fuck
There
yeah.
you go.
There's other
There you
people
go.
that do it, you know. God, watch a podcast, right? There's Big C. Even, and I'm not shitting on him in any way. I like the guys, but even the Geek Room has endorsements for certain things. I think if you put in something, that they get a, So it's not. It's something people do. It's a way to make a couple bucks. But
has anybody ever seen him rage? I don't think.
Oh
I've
yes.
Ever
oh yeah, you can go back. There's.
Yeah, he's had a couple freak out moments where, like there's one video where he was like trying to roll a cigarette, but like his cigarette machine, it wasn't like cooperating, so like he started like punching it.
Yeah,
and then he broke it.
Yeah, but is it like fucking rage, like calling everybody domestic terrorists or throwing your controller against the wall every day? Or fucking you're all going to fucking prison, motherfuckers!
It's a little bit of that, but more of it is just he becomes very self-aware that he's fucking drunk, and he's not the most like mentally in tune person in the world.
Yeah, he'll tell you flat out, I'm autistic, I get it, and he puts more heart.
Yeah, it's more of him like raging at himself.
Yeah.
See, and I love the way he deals with a lot of the trolls. I never even typed a word. Matter of fact, I take that back. I typed one word tonight. Yo, Cobes. That was it. 2 words in his chat right before he went off. But like some of the people that just give him total shit, he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Block.
I mean, that's there you go. That's somebody who can take the shit.
Yeah.
But like when Grampy brought up the Geek Room, like when Billy said that he wants Cobes to hit like 50 million subscribers, just so like Cobes could like walk up to somebody like Jake Paul or PewDiePie, and be like, "I've got twice as many subscribers for you because of Wank's Gab."
And I think, and the one thing about Cobes that people like Von Helton or other like just downright lulz cows don't get is, and they could benefit from, was Cobes understands that he might not be the fucking sharpest knife in the drawer. I mean, he throws it out there. I'm autistic. I got a little bit of the Asperger's. I'm not very smart. I mean, he throws it out there. He tells you flat out. He's living the life, man. He's living the dream. It's the Cobes dream. And
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Fucking, if he's happy, there you go. Big C, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing this evening? Damn, fucked up.
Happy fucking Saturday. Join the crowd, brother.
No shit. I love Cobes.
Yeah.
I love Cobes. That motherfucker's the most honest son of a bitch on YouTube.
He really is.
And see, I didn't get it at first, because you could watch Cobes. Yeah, it's like in Secular's hangout the other night when he was playing, the Cobes music and everything. And first I yelled, it sucks, because I'm, people like different, people see different things and everything. And once, I think it was that third song he played or something that finally is like, okay, the guy's, he's got something. He's, maybe this might be his White album,
He's got potential, but he's got a way to go until he reaches the Shags level.
Oh yeah, nobody can my felt foot.
Man, when he was shredding the other day and he was just playing on and on and on, it would be like different little riffs. I'd like, holy shit, I heard like 2 seconds of Stairway to Heaven there.
Yeah.
Or, fucking whatever. I'd be like, oh, damn, he lost it right there. I was like, and most of it was just hitting them strings and having a good time and not giving a fuck. But every once in a blue moon, you'd hear a couple matching chords. Yeah.
Well, that's a sad thing that I do think that happens is because he will have people super chat him to troll him and get a video flagged because they'll say like, "Hey, it's my birthday. Could you sing this song?" So he'll just go to YouTube and find that song, and it'll play. And then the YouTube algorithm will just immediately flag it.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck all those fucking pieces of shit like that.
He's just trying to.
But look, he's got 2 albums out. He's got his rock album out, and he's also got that rap album out.
Yeah, I mean, how many albums do you have out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got
when you go into those like documentaries about him. Yeah, like when you go into those documentaries about him, like for an autistic white kid, like that dude can like spit some bars and just like freestyle. I can't fucking do that.
I love that documentary where he's at the start. It starts out with that Marine, that homeless Marine, and then they're at the store and he buys a fucking bottle of Jägermeister. Man, it's just like holy shit, man. God damn.
See, what amazes me is I just discovered him from Secular Opinion, and then I see all these old videos from like fucking 8 years ago. And I'm like, this dude's been on YouTube for 8 fucking years, and I ain't discovered him yet.
He's a local celebrity in Cheyenne, Wyoming, man. Or
Casper.
Yeah.
Hey, Casper is an awesome fucking town. I've been there twice.
Well, I mean, like I've said, like I have no doubt that he probably does have a fairly substantial amount of subscribers that know him in person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's pretty popular around the bar scene, hanging out on the street corner, passing the bottle from trench coat pocket to trench coat pocket.
No, I wouldn't even say that much. I think he's kind of like he's like the village child. Like,
wait a minute, Solar, you sent him 2 cases of beer, dude. Send me 2 cases of beer. Send me a.
Don't send Grampy Lobster 2 cases of beer.
Hell no.
Why not?
No.
You'll send him 2 cases.
Send him some edibles, but don't send him no cases of beer.
Okay, yeah, send me edibles. Yeah, that'll work. Or
I mean, I would not send Cobes 2 cases of beer.
No,
I would tell him like, dude, like try to like cut back on the drinking and.
I mean, it's fun to watch him drink and stuff like that, but he'll,
He goes to the extreme. Like, he will drink till he gets shit-faced, and then it turns into a dumpster fire.
I will, Solar. Yeah, yeah, I've seen before where there's videos of him just laying there, passed out, mumbling shit. I mean.
I sent him a message saying I'd pay him $1,000 for that damn fucking wand. He's gonna. I think it got up to like 1,500 or something so far.
Oh, the staff.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like I tried catching his live show today, but like it was seriously like 4 hours of him sanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I caught the last 5 minutes of the 5.5 hours. I was like, holy good.
Somebody in there asked if it was relaxing to watch him sit there and work on his wands. And he's sitting there explaining it and taking the fucking bark off of twigs and branches and shit. But it's like I said, he's refreshing as hell just to see somebody that fucking honest and in your face. He's like, fuck you, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, he's 100% real. Like, he has zero filter.
Yeah, it's not your normal. It's not the everyday normal. It's something fucking different, And he's a genuine guy, right? Who kind of gets it in a way, But it is what it is, and it's.
Hey, I'd rather sit and watch 5 hours of a guy sanding on some wood, doing a wood project, live on TV, just acknowledging the chat every once in a while.
Yeah, even if you say,
yeah, rather than watching a 14 fucking hour live stream of a trailer in Kentucky on Blog TV. 14 straight fucking hours, all the arguments, the yelling, the screaming, the fighting, the neglect, and then to have the person in the 14th hour turn and look at the camera and scream, "Fuck you, you don't know what goes on in my home."
You were in the trenches, Father Joseph, and for that, I would like to say thank you for your service.
Who are we talking about?
Yes, Father
Thank you.
Jay, thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for being in the. Like I said, and I have always given kudos to the original people that went in. When others couldn't or wouldn't. Uh, it it was a sacrifice that you made, and I'm sure there were brain cells that were lost. There's some time you wish you could have had maybe with your family, but you went in the trenches and you fought in the wars, and for that, sir, thank you for your service.
You're on the front lines, God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, so on that topic, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So that 40 fucking minute video this morning about how YouTube is fucking pedophiles and Google is pedophiles, and how everyone's gonna leave YouTube and Google and they're all gonna go to fucking BitChute.
Okay. This is where Spider comes in, because when you started in on this is where I was like, God, I hope he's not working tonight. So, and I don't mean to cut you off, Wilson, but this right here, and trying to work with me here. I hope you understand. I know where you're going, or where I'm coming with this. When that I think it was what you noticed.
Well,
what he said.
Everybody's already heard what I noticed. I want to hear what Wilson acknowledged.
Well, the point I was going to make up is, you give a mouse a cookie, he'll ask for a glass of milk. You give Von Helton a platform, he will make himself a fucking victim.
Yes.
A victim?
Yeah.
He made himself a fucking pedophile. How the fuck did he
he's
say
the victim.
that?
He is the victim. He's the victim
he
of
wants
the trolls.
to be able,
he's the victim of the shadow ban.
He wants to be able to fucking pedophile kids. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, he's being victimized because he's poor and rural in Kentucky and can't get away with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's
unfair.
But you're not understanding. It's adult 1/64 scale Hot Wheels racing. It's not for kids, right?
Not for kids. No children allowed. Let me put this adult language warning sign up here on my
first time he's ever fucking done that.
First time he's referred it to as. I've never seen anything about adult racing, because it was for the kids. It was a legacy. Remember how he used to let the kids, use the track and everything.
That's their inheritance.
Yeah, but fuck the kids now. No, you ain't even allowed to watch YouTube videos. No, fuck you. It's all for adult now. So it's adult related, adult orientated. I guess he needs to put an adult verification on all of his videos, because, God damn it, these toy little cars are not for children.
You know what would really go good with the diorama is if somehow he could make some kind of blimp. It could be the Skyrim blimp, and they could have like a camera, like a mobile camera on the Skyrim blimp, and have live shots of the Skyrim blimp.
I would actually like to see him try that, just so he got sued by Bethesda.
Hey, we'll make a suggestion. Let him do the Beetlejuice diorama. Have a hotel held there.
Yeah, let him do that. I want him to copyright infringe to where he gets sued.
No, what I want to know, is next to the stands full of the little people, is he going to have little outhouses? And next to those little outhouses, is he going to have little track hookers offering blowjobs in the outhouses for $50?
The outhouses will have glory holes.
Oh, it's got to be a double outhouse then.
Yeah.
He's actually, from what I understand, he's actually, and correct me if I'm wrong, I've heard somebody talk, he's actually made the statement that he's going to charge admission.
Yeah, but you need to check your state laws to make sure that gambling is legal in your state.
Well,
Like he's going to set up a camera and it's going to be internet betting at Von Helton International Clay County, Kentucky Raceway.
Hold on, you don't
Yeah.
even have to go through all that. You just go to the zoning law, see if there's allowed a business to take place on that property.
he wants to charge admission for people to watch Hot Wheels cars race. That's the joke. Okay, am I the only one that's really that fucked up right now?
Oh no, I got it. I was
By
just
itself,
adding
and
to
people
it.
are like talking
Yeah.
about like zoning laws and shit and everything. And I'm
No,
like,
yeah.
he wants to charge fucking admission. Like it's
He-
gonna be.
Like he wanted a ticket booth outside the leaking barn with some girl there collecting cash to get into Von Helton International Raceway. But after you go through there, you take a left over to the wage betting table where you can
Yeah.
bet on the Hot Wheel race cars.
And there's
That
little
won't
guys
make it
in
halfway
suits
down the
selling-
track.
Yeah.
Is he going to hire a bunch of midgets? I'm just asking.
God, I hope so. Everything's better with midgets. You know that.
He's a midget. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh,
He can
shit.
he can't reach all the way across the table. Did y'all see that? He can't reach all the way across the table.
I just thought it was funny when he walked around when he was like trying to flatten out the grass and flatten out those little track things that were all rolled up and stuff. How he'd like lay on it for a second and then he'd like walk over, like waddle over and get a truck, a trailer, you know, and then walk back and put it down and adjust it a little bit and then walk over and get another one and put it down and adjust it a little bit and stuff. It was like, instead of like grabbing a bunch of them, like, I got to find some stuff to hold this stuff down and flatten it out. He made I think, 25 minutes of him at least just walking back and forth.
Walking back and forth.
It was
Yeah.
like he was playing some kind of life-size board game, you know?
Well, you know,
So I put
laying-
it on 6-speed and it was really fun.
laying side ain't nearly as easy as it looks. Even if it's scale model fake side, you still need a professional.
Yeah, even though the grass is made out of paper.
Yeah. You know,
Well, he's going to do it upright. He's going
It
to
becomes-
go all out.
And it comes in a roll. My artificial grass in a roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Adam that sent me a video that these guys actually do these Hot Wheels racing things, and they have that 6-lane track, you know, and they have different cars. They line them up. They do races. There's not like a giant diorama thing there. It's not, you know, like grandstands and shit like that. And it was like a 20-minute video. And I mean, they sped it up a little bit, you know, but it was actually entertaining for what it was, you know, and it on the walls, you know, you can see because they had a lot of Hot Wheels and they painted them with different things and they had different categories, but it wasn't the high end Hot Wheels, you know, it was just Hot Wheels cars, you know, and other things. And then Vaughn goes and does this. He's been how long has it been since he started the fucking open unbox?
8 months?
Yeah.
8 months?
Oh,
9
at
months?
least. Yeah, at least.
Like
It's
what-
bad Jerry's
like what
not
you
gonna
were-
come once a month.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful how
And
the
you could
unboxing?
You could always tell when the new unboxing video was coming. You know, hi Christina. Not trying to ignore you.
From the 1st to the 8th, all the unboxing videos, and then the money's gone.
Yeah.
No, look, I've checked out those videos too about guys, and I saw one guy. He had an amazing. Of course, this guy, was a 67-year-old retired. I think he was I don't know, he worked for some racing team his whole life. All right. So he had a garage set up like a drag strip, but the whole inside of his garage looked like a 60s, I mean, excuse me, a 50s drive-in, like a diner restaurant. And over in the corner, the whole thing, he had Mel's Drive-In there. And I mean, he had a professional drag strip. And it was a hobby from his retirement check.
Yeah.
From working 40 fucking years.
But
yeah, there you go.
Even these guys that I was watching, and I've watched a couple of them, like they have shelves on the side and cases, where they got all the cards, because they've been doing this for a long time, and they're not old, right? They're probably in their mid-20s or something like that, but it's probably something that they've done their entire life. They've, it's not something they picked up like last year, and you can tell, and it's the genuine, instead of having the launchers, they use fucking gravity, and have the thing up a bit, using those fucking rubber band launchers,
Yeah.
I miss my Evel Knievel toy, by the way.
Well, you're forgetting that in Vaughn's world, gravity doesn't exist.
No.
Yeah, that is true.
Flat Earth.
I forgot about that.
Flat Earth,
Flat Earth.
motherfucker.
Hey, speaking of Evel Knievel, you want to hear a little bit of trivia about that? In my Topeka, Kansas, they have an Evel Knievel museum now.
Yeah.
Only one of its kind in the country, in the world, actually, I think.
Well, that's awesome.
I mean, there's no doubt about like Evel Knievel was a legend.
Well, yeah, he was the first guy that went out there and literally didn't have any safety equipment and just rode a fucking motorcycle. He goes, I think I gotta go about 60 miles an hour by the time I hit the ramp or I'm fucked,
He was no Super Dave Osborne, but
no, he wasn't.
Love Super Dave.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, a legend. Shout out, homie.
My mother used to tell a story. She got a friend that used to go to Vegas like back in the 60s and stuff. And, one of those people that thought they were rich and really wasn't. But anyway, she used to go to Vegas, and her friend was actually her acquaintance, this lady she knew, was actually there when Evel Knievel tried to do the Caesar's Palace thing. And people there thought he was dead. I mean, a couple of the newspapers, she said, actually were going to put out a thing that said that he had died, because a lot of people thought that that there was no way he was going to come back from that, because he bounced around like a fucking Raggedy Ann doll.
Oh,
man, I mean,
horrible.
Yeah, people are like, there's just no fucking way.
I was at Caesar's Palace the night Robbie Knievel did it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Of course, I was standing way back in the crowd, and
I saw it. Who remembers the Joey Chitwood fucking stunt show, right?
Oh, hell yes, Chitwood and Sons.
Oh yeah, they used to do some crazy shit with fucking cars. We used to think, God, how are they gonna top this? Are they get a car driving on two wheels, or just doing just fucking weird shit? And look what it's turned into.
Do they
anyway,
still do shows like that, other than like small, county fairs and shit?
Probably county fairs, because now everything's extreme. We've seen the car on fucking two wheels. Now he wants to see his car on two wheels.
On
fire and doing flips and shit. And, I mean,
and broadcast live all over the internet or pay-per-view and shit.
Yeah, and it just everything that gets to the extreme and stuff, and people have seen it. Because once you've seen something a few times, you're like, okay, now what can you do, right? You gotta up the ante.
I don't know if he's still there, but for years and years, Joey Chitwood had set up permanently down in Wisconsin Dells. It's a big tourist area down there, and he had his thrill show running for years, but I'm not sure if he's still there.
Hey, you want to hear a fun fact about Wisconsin? It's the only place in the entire world where they think that wearing a plastic cheese hat on their head is cool.
No, we have them in Ohio.
I know, it was just a joke.
And it's foam rubber.
Okay.
The real proper
Yeah.
ones, anyway. You know, not them cheap Chinese plastic ones.
Hell no.
It's at least warm.
Yeah, they are toasty.
No,
Anyway.
I think a lot of what like kind of killed like these stunt shows was things like Jackass, where they took it to like the
No,
the
they were
nth
done
degree.
before that because people were jumping motorcycles. People were jumping, it was something you saw. It's like ABC Wide World of Sports was only on one day a week, right? That's what
Sunday.
people thought. Yeah, and it
Sunday
wasn't
morning.
on every day, right? There wasn't the internet, right? There was three networks, right? So what you saw, you didn't see all the time. Now you can see it all the fucking time, right? And
Shit, all you got to do is watch America's Dumbest on what is that channel, AMC or whatever, and you see that shit every day.
Oh,
Stupid
yeah.
people in their backyards with cameras and cell phones are a hell of a lot more entertaining than paying $79.99 to see a 5-second clip of a guy jump a fountain at a casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I always
there's this guy out there. He likes to fucking like play wrestler, like pro wrestler, and like dive onto like barbed wire and glass and
Thumbtacks and shit. Yeah, I've seen them.
and refrigerator and I'm like, and he's got a lot of people that go, oh, that's cool, dude, and they think, wow, this, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm old, right? I get it, and sometimes Schneider has to probably sit back and go, and Big C and everybody go, okay, I'm old. I get it. I'm not maybe into what the kids are up to today, what the kids find really cool and hip and everything. But that's some stupid fucking shit, people,
Yeah, the backyard wrestling shit like that. That got really weird.
He's gonna have this dude is gonna have, and he thinks that, and every once in a while they'll put him on some fucking outlaw mud show where he'll make $20, right, for an appearance fee or some shit. And this kid's gonna have fucking serious fucking organ problems, most likely, very early in life, right? This kid's gonna be shitting in a bag, He's gonna be, he's gonna have a cat. It's not gonna be good for him,
He's gonna have that or a chemical dependency.
Yeah, and he probably has one now, But some of these guys, they do that, and they're not going to be famous, right? They'll have like 5,000 people watching on the fucking internet and shit like that, right? And jeez.
Hang on, it's mukbang time again.
It is mukbang.
Yeah.
Mukbang.
Mark got to eat something.
There you go. No, wait a minute. Mukbang hit. Hopefully the lighter's working for this green mukbang salad.
Oh, hey, fuck yeah.
Oh
Mukbang.
yeah. Yep, lighter's working. Dude, you're sitting here wondering about all this fantastic, stupid fucking shit that we see like on Ridiculousness or whatever that show is. Which is a great fucking show. All right, but look, like what you were talking about earlier today in your video about this dude that drives around in his car, all right, going to all the fast food. What is his name? Dayam? Whatever.
Oh,
D-A-Y-O-M.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Look, the fucker eats a Wendy's chicken sandwich and gets like 400,000 fucking views.
Yeah.
And he does this every day. Do you know how much green motherfucking cabbage that brother is rolling in from views alone? Instagram, YouTube, fucking Twitter, fucking. Hey, why the fuck not, right? I salute.
I get it. I mean, it's something that people watch and, people got their niche and I'm not jealous or anything. I seriously, I don't get it. I don't, you know.
Neither do I. Why the fuck do you want to watch someone else eat?
I mean, yeah, I get enough enjoyment personally out of watching Stinky eat, right? I think it was Nat's Archive or somebody. One of their videos today they put out, or yesterday or something, actually has Earth pulling out a Go-Gurt.
Oh, space food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's space food. Yeah.
Don't get on the
Got that
spaceship.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
that was yesterday. They put out the part 2 today, and good God.
yeah. And I'm sitting there thinking this. I'm like, holy shit, man! You can mix this up, put a few fucking Wilkins coffee commercials in there. I'm like, I love this guy, and you'd be surprised on what video, right? What little clip in a video sometimes actually was the inspiration for a video that I do, and you would be surprised sometimes what it is in the video, right? And if you got it, I would seriously, honestly tell you, and so you would seriously be surprised on what I've started with when I do a Stinky video. But I don't know. Should I be bragging? No, probably not.
See, that's one more reason that I love Cobes. It's because Cobes has probably just as many subscribers as somebody like G-Man.
Yeah.
And G-Man has like 5 different channels.
Yeah, and he doesn't buy subs either. I mean, he has a hard enough time having money to eat. You know what I'm saying? And to do those things, until the check comes in for one.
Like G-Man has monetized one channel, and I don't think he has gotten one super chat.
No, he hasn't.
Because I'm pretty sure he realizes that he's going to get trolled so bad on those super chats. So I don't think he's actually enabled super chats yet.
That's why he doesn't use his. That's why he says about G-Man, his big channel G-Man that has 12,000 subs. That's why he doesn't use it, because when he has a show, there's only like 40 people there. So if you're only getting 40 out of 12,000, he's buying his subs. He's bought over 10,000 subs.
No, he got a lot of those from Drunken Peasants.
Oh yeah.
He got a lot of those from Drunken Peasants.
That's why.
If you do a show and you got 12,000 subs and you got 40 people there and no comments other than the ones going after him.
Big C. Von Hel. That's the way Von Helton was. His videos. He had almost 12,000 subs.
No, he had over 13,000 subs, and he would get he would allow 12 comments that he wouldn't have.
Yeah, he would screen them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, out of those 13,000 subscribers, 12,000, maybe 200 of them were long abandoned, deleted troll accounts.
Yeah.
So he had had them,
But Cub has 10,000 subs?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Every time
200 people.
Every time he turns around, he's got 200 people in there.
And when people do shows about him, when they do the clips and everything, there's a lot of people that will defend him. They're like, "Look, man, don't hate on the Cobes," because he's not a bright guy, and he admits his faults. He's getting his way through life, and he's put his life, and he puts his shit out there. He shows his yard. I couldn't figure out why there was a workbench for the longest time in his living room, and why that
lawns, man.
And why that
fucking vice.
And then there was that vacuum cleaner there and stuff, because I'm just I saw, so there's a lot of things I wondered about, and then I saw him doing the vacuum cleaner video one day, and I'm like, okay, at least he responds to his peoples, but
I'll say this much: if he wants to do I'm gonna make a pizza, I'm gonna make a calzone.
Yeah.
The one thing that I never want to see Cobes ever try again is just don't try to make French fries.
No, he almost burned his house down.
Good God! He was boiling French fries in fucking motor oil.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck it, I'll dump them all in.
he did.
Yeah.
With all the water in it.
Stop!
Oh,
Well, look
crap.
at like Scholar Fiction. He might have had 100 people yesterday with Shannon Q, and then
Oh, he had more than that. He had about 200 in there when I was in.
every time I checked, it was like 100 or 105. It just kept fluctuating back and forth. And then he looked at Magic Sandwich Show. That lasted for not even I don't even think an hour, and I don't think they had 100 in there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Magic Sandwich Show is still coming back though, so it's still it's fairly still new.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah,
they're
but
going to be able to. I don't know if it's going to
sometimes
come
the
back like it
remakes,
used to
you know,
be.
yeah, sometimes the remakes, you know, it's like,
and
sometimes remakes don't know, you know, redos, you know, I mean, there was a reason they didn't do sequels for years because that was the curse, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll give the Magic Sandwich Show credit. Like they were able to get like Matt Slick on, and I think
They're going to have
Si's
him
been
on
there.
again.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if Cy said yes yet. I know Alex Melpass has.
I can guarantee you one thing right now about Live Lobsters, Grampy Lobster, Lobster Studios, and Hot Wiener Emporium. We will never have a retard like Matt Slick or, geez, fuck, anybody who's, yeah.
I'm taking that place.
I'd have to eat like 3 fucking brownies, right, to even find it entertaining, because they're just dishonest fucking pricks.
Yeah, well, I'm the retard in the room, so yeah.
Who doesn't want to like throat? I mean, like I said, I am not a violent guy, but don't you want to just like throat punch Kent Hovind?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you just like shut the fuck up, right?
Shank
and then
that
out of
motherfucker in the
nowhere,
yard.
this reflex just somehow like just blast him right in the fucking throat.
When I got Dr. Josh on Skylar's channel to do a Hulk Hogan impression as Kent Hovind was quite possibly the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'd like to see a clip of that because I don't watch a lot of like podcasts all the way through because I have an attention span that doesn't last very long. And you probably noticed that, but so like just sitting and watching, like I do listen to the Jim Cornette, to his 2 podcasts every week, but other than that, I can't watch. I have a hard time like just listening to an entire podcast or an entire like 2-3 hour show and stuff, unless it's stinky, you know.
It's just a train wreck.
Yeah, because it's just it's my go-to. It's that I find funniest.
I'm telling you, man. Like
and quite honestly, 99.9% of what I do with Stinky is because I just find it funny. 99.9% of it is not even personal. I just find it funny. And we hope you're entertained by it too. But that's just how I, you know, have fun with Stinky, you know. It's just, you know.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, man. Like the Joe Rogan podcast with Jake Roberts and DDP. Like those 2 things are phenomenal.
Yeah, but I'll also look to see who it is, and they'll have clips, you know.
Yeah.
And then by that clip, I'll go, do I want to watch the whole podcast? You know. And there's some of them that I do, you know, if I'm like playing casino games, you know, not for real money on the internet. That's my go-to moment when I want to be by myself is I play.
All I'm hearing is Patreon dollars spent.
Oh, no, I don't gamble. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story about me and gambling.
You can't tell me you're a Lemmy fan and you don't gamble.
Not with money. No, I
Jackson
will. I will.
told him.
No, but seriously, in 1978, right, the World Series, the year I went into the Army, right, this is a true story. The Dodgers played the Yankees. Now, I was raised in Southern California for the most part, grew up a Dodger fan, right? I was a Dodger fucking fanatic. I was crazy for the fucking Dodgers. You did not want to sit next to me at Dodger Stadium when I was a kid because I was that kid that stood up and wouldn't shut the fuck up. And, I was just rabid Dodger fan, right? In 1978, the Dodgers and the Yankees played in the World Series. I had just gotten out of basic and AIT, and for joining the artillery, I got a $5,000 check, right? Well, I'm 18 years old. I've never seen anything close to $5,000, and so me and a friend, were drinking in the hotel and stuff, and we were having a good time, and we were watching the World Series. Dodgers won the first 2 games of the World Series, and we had a $50 bet. Just he wanted the Yankees, I wanted the Dodgers, right? I think he wanted the Yankees just because he knew I liked the Dodgers so much. But anyway, so the bet was $50, right? The Dodgers won the first 2 games of the World Series. We were sitting around drinking, possibly doing some illegal narcotics. And I was full of myself. I was pumped up. Dodgers got to win 2 fucking games, right? Yankees got to win 4, right? I started puffing my chest and opening up my wallet because, of course, I didn't have a fucking bank account. That's not always a good idea. But anyway, we got the fucking bet up to $500 fucking dollars that night. And then the Dodgers went on to lose the next 4 fucking games. And I was out $500. And that's pretty much, besides going to a casino with like $20 and playing the slot machines for 10 minutes, as far as I go. Or I haven't bought a Powerball ticket or anything like that probably in 15 years. It's just something I'm not a
Well, there's no
gambler.
point because, Vaughn's going to win that.
Both
Yeah.
of them, fucker. Both.
Yeah,
Oh,
eventually.
When I lived in Maryland, this is true. I used to play the pick 3 and the pick 4 every day, right? Well, not every day, but pretty close to every day. I was driving a truck I was going into Delaware, from Delaware into Maryland, right? And over the line, there was a place where I could get a lottery ticket, right? I was in this mood where I had, one of these, Anyway, and the numbers that I played, right? I'm not kidding you. As I was coming over the bridge and just getting able to get the numbers I was like running for like 30 minutes late. I was running late, and I turned it to WBAL radio, right? I think it was, and they announced the pick 3 and the pick 4 every night, like at 7 o'clock or some shit. I forgot, but anyway. And as I turned on the radio, they were announcing it. It was my fucking numbers, and that pissed me off because I was going to play those numbers seriously, but they came. So, and those are reasons why I don't seriously fucking gamble, because I'm not that guy that's going to win. If the day I don't play it is the day that my numbers hit, I'm that guy. So
we all, brother. Hey, Patrick.
Yes.
Mukbang.
MUKBANG.
Everybody mukbang. Green salad mukbang.
Mark, you got to eat something.
Is this going
Yeah,
against?
yeah.
Is this going against like that new? Oh God, are we going to jail for this?
Oh God, this wild turkey is so good. Oh,
This Colombian gold is so good.
Mark, are you sitting on a throne?
Look.
Yeah, what is that behind you, Mark?
It looks like a throne.
It does.
Well, we know what Mark thinks about himself now.
So, Patrick, what you were talking about gambling, I lived in Las Vegas for 2 years. All right.
Yeah.
And it was right before I met my wife. I moved there, worked security at Harris Casino.
Yeah.
So I worked the second shift from 3:30 to 11:30. We would get off work, and usually there were like 3 or 4 of us that would go down to the Golden Nugget.
Right.
Now, if you've ever been to Vegas, you know that as long as you're sitting at a slot machine, it can be a 25-cent quarter slot machine. You drink for free.
Yep.
So you walk in and you get a $10 roll of quarters and you drink beer all fucking night for free on a $10 roll of quarters. All right. Because you play smart. You play like 1 quarter a bet, you know. Every once in a while you'll hit lucky and you'll do 3 quarters of a bet. There were times we would sit in the casino for like 4 hours, drink like 9 or 10 beers, and walk out with 20 extra bucks in our pocket. That's the way you gamble. Have a good time, drink for fucking free, eat free nachos, and 20 bucks richer.
Hey, who asked about the background here?
I did.
Hey, that's my headboard.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's where the king does his business. Huh?
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like you're sitting on a throne.
Yeah.
Well, you know, perhaps that's some of the problem my brother has. Maybe he thinks I think I'm a king.
Well, I mean, Mark, I'm not gonna lie, your brother's kind of a piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I don't want to say this, but this is just my opinion, and I'm not trying to start anything. But your brother's kind of a cunt, man. God damn, I was watching. He's a fucking nutbag and a half, ain't he?
You
Holy
pissed me off. I've been
Oh,
married for 24
God.
years. Ah!
You know, when I hear raging like that, you know, I mean, people know that I'm famous or not famous, but I'm known for like putting music in my videos and stuff. When I hear things like that, I hear turkey in a straw, pretty much. Because and it all started one night when I heard Bruce Shepard. Remember when Bruce Shepard used to rage in them fucking hangouts when he just started screaming and shit? I think it was Fiction Fighter back then when she was around. Something about turkey in the straw and the cows and everything. And somebody sent me a link of like these cows and shit, right? And I think that was when I really noticed what, you know, like the Lowell's cow thing, and I got it. I put a lot of fucking like rage videos. I just put turkey in the straw with it, and it sounded funny at least. You know, instead of listening to somebody rage, you know, you listen to somebody rage with turkey in the straw playing in the background. You know, and it's kind of a. You know,
Well, you know, this last video, I was kind of, it was kind of humorous for me because I was kind of laughing to myself.
Well, yeah, you probably get it more than literally anybody else because
you know, it reminds me of that scene with Kurt Russell where he plays Wyatt Earp. You know, he says, "There's a reckoning coming."
Yeah, you know, it's like.
If you don't like Tombstone, then you don't like movies.
Oh, yeah. I love that show. I've seen it like 6 times.
That's
it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm kind of slacking.
Val Kilmer will never have a role that perfect for him ever again.
Dude, Val Kilmer got robbed for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
Exactly.
I mean, he was sick. Literally, you watch him, you're like, that's a sick motherfucker through the whole movie. I mean, what actor can portray knocking on death's door just like the real historical person he was playing? Because when the gunfight at the OK Corral, and I've been to Tombstone 3 times, all right, at that time, Doc Holliday was already deathly sick, coughing up blood. Yes. And he died, what, 4 months later in Colorado?
Yeah.
Is that the reason why he used a shotgun? Because his hands were shaking too much, I think? Maybe?
No, he had tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why he moved out west. Literally, because The humidity, everything in the east was killing him. It was progressing his illness.
I like that scene where Val Kilmer was in the bar and he was talking Latin to the criminal, and he goes, "Oh, an educated criminal. I hate him even more."
That there's Latin, darling.
You know where I've always wanted to go is I want to see that apartment, that place where the poltergeist and knives took place. I think that'd be an awesome place to visit.
No, look.
I want to see the house that turned upside down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want that bug. I want a Google Earth image search that address of the upside down house. Thank you, Mudrooker.
Amityville Horror House.
I've actually seen that house.
I have too.
Yeah, so have I. And the people, look, then people will straight up call the fucking cops if you even park in their house.
Yeah.
They're sick of the shit.
Yeah.
Cars admission.
No, it really gets bad there. It's kind of like I was actually talking about this. Remember the Blair Witch Project?
Oh, good grief.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, whether you know, that was done out in Maryland, right?
Yes.
There are people that still not as many, but there are still people that go out there and do pilgrimages, right? And now it's just private property,
yes.
Right? And they're said like, look, they tried to like embrace it at first, but then it started getting really fucking weird, right?
Trying to find that house?
Yeah,
yes.
or just people showing up, or just
where they filmed it.
You get, instead of fans, or people that can see it and go, wow, this is where this was filmed and shit. You get people that kind of take it in that wacko fucking way, type stuff.
And they want to take pieces.
Yeah, they want to take things. They want to somehow enshrine the place. Some people go, right? And
I wanted to
weirdos come out with spiritual and I'm not shitting on people that are Wiccans and believe in wacky weird shit. I'm not even talking about, but just, what I'm saying, the people that literally think the shit's true, right? It becomes a problem, and that's the same way at Amityville. Is the same thing that happened with like the Blair Witch thing,
like Blair Witch.
Look at Field of Dreams, right? In from the movie, look what that turned into,
Well, I personally wanted the gene pool to be cleaned up by having thousands of people storm Area 51. I was waiting for that to happen.
I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not that fucking stupid.
There were people going, yeah, let's ram the fucking gate. That Michelle Best was, I think people should go there with just put a bigger gas tank in your car and stuff and take a jug of water with you and just all this crap and just ram the gate. They can't stop us all. It's like,
yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can. And trust me, they have made it very clear that they will stop
bring
you.
out the gun shifts. Bring out the gun shifts.
Yeah, I saw a meme on Facebook where it says, like, they can't stop us all, and it's a picture of an A-10 Warhog, and it just says, laughs and blomp.
Yeah.
The funniest part about that whole thing was the dude, it was like 1 week after this shit went viral, went on the news, it was on every channel.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa. I was fucking with you. It was a joke. Yeah. Chill out, people. You want to die?
Well, hell, even the celebrities were getting in on it.
Oh, they were.
Oh my God.
I think the celebrities were just doing it for like, hey, I'm somewhat irrelevant right now. I need to become more relevant. I'm going to jump on this bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Christina's. Oh my God! Christina's father thought that she was a reptilian. Oh my God! I am so sorry, Christina. That
You should have seen the Raging Atheist show the other night.
what's
They
he
had
doing?
all the pagans. I think they had 5 different pagans on there.
Yeah.
It was fucking. It was something else.
How?
Well, they they
Serious
don't have like
question,
one standard of paganism that they stick
Oh
to,
no,
right?
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no,
that's
they
like
don't.
talking
You know
to
what I
flat
mean?
earthers, as far as I'm concerned. In a way, and I'll explain why. Is because
No, you know what's
when it
fucking.
comes to flat Earth, you can have anything you want, any style you want, any what do they call it, model you want, as long as it's flat, right? And not to equate. Okay, I don't think paganism is dumb like flat Earth. Like, so maybe it was a bad analogy, but when you've got like different gods and you can make gods do different things and people have different interpretations, being a pagan, that's like, it's having like a bunch of free agents out there, free agent gods out there that are looking to do your bidding.
Well, now I guess the Raging Atheist isn't against all gods. He's just against the Christian God now.
Well, let's be selective.
Yeah, but they.
I don't give
that
a fuck
fucking-
about any of them because none of them are real, and that's probably why I'm not in the debate community, because that's my stance, and period. And after that, I just started making fun of it.
I used to make a lot of people angry because when I said, the following statement: God would have to have been invented anyway to have people face death. It gives them comfort.
Yeah, like,
invented or created?
Invented by man. The
Yeah.
concept of God, so they could deal with death.
Yeah.
Well, then wouldn't that mean all gods?
A simple answer to anything.
It's a good way to explain the weather too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A butterfly.
And speaking of which, remember, ladies and gentlemen, the weather is changing. Sometimes when you go out this time of year, there's going to be a little bit of frost, maybe a little bit of foggy windows. Please make sure your windows are clear in your car before you back out into traffic.
Mandela effect.
Absolutely.
Well,
What do you
you're,
expect for the PSA?
you're screwed either way.
Weather manipulation.
Yep.
Those
But
goddamn
that is-
chemtrails.
Well,
What's really sad is that some people have to be reminded.
Fucking Grampy's part of the Illuminati.
Absolutely. People always, I like it when people say, that's a stupid law, or that's a stupid that's a stupid warning to put on a fucking, bag, or something like that,
well,
And,
somebody's had to have done it. That's
yeah, and I'm like, well, there's a reason that they had to put, like, don't put this bag over a baby's head and tie it around their neck. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might choke the baby, right, if you do something. Because there's probably somebody that thought it would be fun to put a baby in a bag.
Yeah.
Sure, it sounds fun, right?
I like
But-
George Carlin's petroleum H, external use only. He said, some dumb son of a bitch somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason that they tell, don't put this in your mouth. It's gonna burn really bad. It just.
Well, I mean,
Don't drink and
Halloween.
drive.
Yeah, Halloween just
what?
passed.
Drinking and driving didn't used to be against the law. It was just too many fucking people fucking took advantage of it and fucked it up for everybody, right?
My favorite warning label is you get a box of single edge razor blades. It's printed right on there. Caution, sharp.
Yeah.
No shit, they're fucking razor blades.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Halloween just passed. Who among us did not buy a Johnny Human Torch costume?
I didn't.
That was one of my favorites as a kid. I
Who?
love that one. Johnny Human Torch.
Yeah,
Oh, from Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
No, from Saturday Night
Saturday
Live.
Night Live.
Oh.
Oh, my bad.
The
I
bag
guess
of,
I'm old like you, Patrick.
Oh, it's Dan Aykroyd.
yeah, bag of broken glass. That was
Yep.
one of my favorite toys. Or Dickie the Stick. That was another good one.
What was the Halloween costume where it was like a black cloak, black mask?
Yeah, you're the Invisible Man.
Yeah. Johnny Human Torch, a bag full of gas-soaked rags and a lighter.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Chris, there's a couple more of them too. Yeah,
Shit.
some of the toys and shit. The bag of broken glass and Dickie the Stick. Like, there's a couple more of those that are just fucking hilarious.
You remember? You might be old enough for this, Snyder. It means that you doxed me, Charlie Miller. Does your daughter know about that? Huh? But anyway,
Does she? Does
I
she?
don't know. Does she?
No.
Did you leave that part out?
Hey, look. Don't look. As far as she knows, I work at Bed Bath & Beyond. That's why I always bring home sheets at half the price.
Oh, rim shot.
There you go.
But anyway, do you remember plastic bubbles?
Yeah.
It was just stuff in a tube. You put it on the end of the little straw.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Blow it in like that. And
Look, I remember my
something
brother
pretty
filling
fucking
them with
toxic.
smoke.
That was huffing before we knew what huffing was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
oh God. And that was just something that was a cool toy to get, I mean, that was when Silly Putty was
Yeah.
a
Little
thing,
did
too.
Mom know. Little did Mom know.
Mom, this is why your son's retarded at 40.
Well, when you used Silly Putty, you got yourself in trouble when you took a copy of the Playboy Centerfold. And had
I didn't have enough. Wow, you must have had a lot of Silly Putty.
You fucking did buy a case.
Yeah, I couldn't use Silly Putty because the Silly Putty would stick.
Remember when a Super Ball was fun to have?
Oh, yeah.
They still are.
Hacky sack.
Yeah, I know. I mean, so are cat toys, but
Not when that bitch hits the wall and comes right back and smacks you right in the eye.
Yeah.
Well, that's the price you pay. That is the price you pay.
You learn real quick not to throw so hard.
Yeah, you learn physics. It's an educational toy, man. Angle of incidence equals angle of reflection. Force equals
Exactly.
Force
I was
equals
fucking-
mass times acceleration. Throw it hard straight at the wall, it's going to come hard and straight back.
All right, shut up.
yeah, we got some fucking science in here, man. Yeah.
I was fucking 12. I was 12. Get off my nuts.
God.
Damn, intolerant bastards.
I tell you, this country's gone to hell since they outlawed lawn darts.
Oh, we used to do that all the time.
Oh,
I fucking love lawn darts.
No.
Yeah.
You can buy a gun, but you can't buy a fucking lawn dart because you might hurt somebody with it.
But see, the thing was,
I lost it in the sun.
Or throw it straight up in the air and just stand still. There you go.
It didn't dawn on me how much of a bad, because I played lawn darts, right? And I think, the thing was, I think a lot of people played lawn darts for the right reason, or for the game, right? It's something to do with it.
Yes.
It's a portable game, like a portable horseshoe, whatever, like that. And I don't think that most people were like playing it to the point where
Let's throw it up in the air and see what happens.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And a lawn dart weighs a solid 2 pounds.
It didn't dawn on me. Until I started hearing about like like lawn dart accidents, and then they're banning lawn darts, right? And I'm like, who the fuck? Who does that with lawn darts, right? Well, apparently a lot of people fucking did. I was surprised. Well, not surprised, not well, shocked in a way, but not really. There's some really stupid people that don't. That's why, and not to be like into a gun thing or something like that. That's why some people shouldn't have fucking guns, because they just aren't to be trusted with them, because they're stupid and they're the dipshits that are gonna, you know.
Or you can take my brother's opinion. Anyone that has a gun is a pussy. Okay. All right. Well, okay. All right.
Boy, he's getting about as good as Loken, isn't he?
I mean, it's a heavy steel pointy thing. The risk is pretty fucking self-evident. You know, if you try and play catch with it and miss, you know, or try and harpoon your little sister with it, yeah, I mean, you should pretty much be able to figure out what's going to happen, even if you're 5, 6 fucking years old.
No,
and if you can't, you're best taken out of the fucking gene pool early.
Yeah, but wait a minute. No, it's look, you stand at one end of the yard next to a hula hoop. We'll stand at the other end of the yard next to a hula hoop, and let me hurl ancient Greek weapons at you. All right? All right, stand back. Stand back.
4.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, this is a true story. One time I was in a training session with M16s. We had some female Marines in there. I don't know how they made it. This one particular female Marine made it even through boot camp. Do you know she had the nerve enough to ask the PCMI which end the bullet came out of? True story.
Well, you were using those plastic guns.
Hey, you know, fuck off.
Sometimes my gun fires a little sideways. Sometimes my gun fires a little bit to the north.
Well, needless to say, after that question, we took her rifle away from her.
The greatest American hero, he was trained on a grease gun.
Yeah.
Which I guarantee goddamn you, he could not tell me the caliber of a grease gun.
Oh, good grief. Come on.
Just for the fact they're accurate up to maybe 3 feet.
Well, about seven at the most. And hey, don't you remember how mighty shiny and green that pickle soup was?
Oh, yes.
Straight fresh.
So fresh and so clean, like it had been hanging in a fucking closet for 30 goddamn years.
Or just arrived in the mail yesterday.
This isn't like but this did actually belong to somebody else with my last name, and they actually used it when they were in it. Didn't come from surplus, you know, and you can kind of tell this is a worn, you know, thing. And it's the same with, I've seen people that wear like old green, like the pickle suit shirt sometimes, you know. I mean, they sell them at the Army surplus and shit, and people wear that stuff, right? And, you know, I get it. Sometimes it's fast.
Well, I want to go back to the grease gun because I actually trained on that thing. You know, when I was on the tank.
What?
What we call the grease gun.
The grease gun? You trained on it?
Yeah.
How do you train on a grease gun? They're accurate to about 3 feet.
Mark was a tanker.
Well, it's called a familiarization course. You don't actually qualify. They just let you shoot it to get used to it. It's like one of those last-ditch weapons. Spray and pray. Yeah, that's all you can do. Clear the row.
Yeah.
That's all it did. And you empty that 30-round clip at 45 ACP in about 3 seconds.
Yeah. So, and then after you do that, when you're killed and the weapon and the enemy
they don't know what to do with
weapons, they go, these aren't worth shit. And they throw them away. You know.
No, seriously, it looks like a caulking gun. Seriously, it looks just like a caulking gun.
I thought they were funny.
Yeah, it's the most bizarre weapon I ever had in the military. Honestly.
Okay, there's a question in the side chat, and I'm not really sure, but is asking, Celeste and Christine both can't decide whether Irv or Grampy is their surrogate father. Opposite of trustworthy.
You need some mood music there, Grampy, with that question.
Well, I'm, fuck.
I've actually gotten my mother onto Christina's channel because, yeah, like my mom and Christina, like they're very much like parallel to each other. My mother, like, she loves her channel.
Yeah, I mean, I tune into Christina, sometimes, I mean, for a few minutes. I mean, when she's painting, she's always talking. And even when she's busy, she eventually, when she gets a little sidetracked sometimes or stuck on what but she always looks back and notices people and says hi in a side chat and always has a smile and stuff like that. I still think that it's really, Christina is still going through a really hard time right now. It's been hard for her ever since Shani called her.
Oh,
those names.
no, just leave it alone.
No, I think
We don't want to talk about the betrayal.
yeah, I know it's hard, and like I said, and I don't want to bring it up, but I think everybody.
How dare you, Christina Blackfeather?
No, fuck that. I'll bring it up. Fuck that.
Jesus
Look,
Christ, man. You know what?
No,
Oh,
shut the fuck up, Grampy.
You are. What?
What the hell?
Look. Christina has always been a woman that has just wanted to go along to get along. She wanted to sit on camera and make her crafts and be proud of the amazing work she does, making crochet dragons and everything else, and making dream catchers and making all kinds of crafts between working shifts at the hospital as a nurse, saving people's lives.
How dare Shani do that to her, though?
And no, it even goes back farther than that.
Kidding. I understand that, and trust. I
know, brother, I love you.
Oh shit! Oh crap! What? Where's my respirator? Holy fuck, man! I almost. Oh god! I can't believe that actually came out of my mouth and thinking that might be fucking funny. You know what? There's been a lot of times. I am so sorry that I even said. Oh god! I feel like shit now.
Hey, isn't this a safe space?
No,
we shouldn't be talking about Shani's. We shouldn't be talking about Shani's multiple personalities.
Huh?
We shouldn't be talking about Shani's multiple personalities.
This is not a safe space, Big C.
Is a
Go
safe
eat a bag of
space.
dicks.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck? Wilson, you're one of the biggest safe spacers out there.
Oh, no shit.
No, this ain't no
a safe
He's
spacer.
going to play the handicap card because he's got no fucking arms or legs.
Wait a minute. MUKBANG.
Oh, good grief. I'm Paul. Hey.
Shut up, Mark. MUKBANG. Drink something.
Oh,
Eat
my
something.
God.
Find a bucket. Smoke some weed, son. You need it.
I can't do that as a nurse, my friend.
All right.
Okay. Abuse prescription drugs.
Damn it. My light ain't working. My lighter ain't working. Shit was getting way too serious in here. Look. Hey, Big C. Big C.
Yeah.
When you were talking about Shani's makeup tutorial videos, I don't know, maybe you were, maybe you weren't. Does that include the drag queen makeup tutorials? What season is that going to be? With the pink and purple and green fucking hair.
Did she do drag queen?
No, but it's either a drag queen or look, she's joining the fucking circus, son.
Oh yeah, she needs to be in a fucking circus.
And Rev eats her ass.
Oh my God! No.
That was a
Oh,
beautiful.
fucking goddamn! Who
That's
who
it.
says
No,
that shit?
He said
I'm
it. He
leaving.
said
I'm
it in
leaving
that
right
fucking
now.
video. He goes,
Different strokes for different folks.
Hey, Big C.
You're
Big C. Guess what? He even
rim
demonstrated.
job action.
No, he demonstrated his favorite sexual position.
What?
Oh yeah, I heard that.
What?
Yes.
Trapped? Trapped
No.
is his favorite fucking position. Trapped.
Struggling to
Safe word.
breathe.
God damn. That motherfucker. How do you fucking you own the rights to the 420 video and you still admit that you fucking eat her ass? And who sits there on a fucking screen talk about how he eats his fucking wife's ass? Holy shit.
Damn.
Fuck.
There's something wrong upstairs somewhere.
Yeah, she's the
You
goblin
think?
queen.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
hey,
You fucking think? God damn.
Hey,
Double.
is Christina Blackfeather really a nurse? I'm
Yes,
asking.
she is.
Well,
Yes, she is.
I don't know if you can see that.
Hold on, Christine. You didn't see the video where Rev was talking about eating Shanny's ass? You didn't see that video? He just got finished eating a Dunkin' Donuts super
Fake-
fucking sausage
Fake
fucking.
sausage. Fucking. You know what?
Oh my god.
That's
There's-
fucking. Look, I get it. Some people like to review food. That's to me, food.
That's-
Food review. I get that, right? I don't understand the whole mukbang. Why is it a mukbang? Why is it fucking fashionable now to like just literally eat shit and call it mukbang, right? I mean, we all know that Irv is the originator of the mukbang, right?
Yeah.
But
He took it to the next level, I guess.
just because
Yeah.
you're eating something,
No.
you're eating a sandwich, and like, who the fuck actually enjoys those fucking fake sausage sandwiches anyway? You get at Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, anybody I've ever talked to, there's a reason they don't last very long. It's because nobody buys them, you
Yeah.
know, or people will buy them once. They're not, you know. I mean, they're like I said, the croissant with the sausage and egg and stuff, 2 for $5. Sometimes in a pinch. I've done that, right? Because I was in a hurry, or I'm like, fuck it, you know, whatever, you know.
Are you too
But
high?
But I didn't sit there and like want to feel like I needed to make a video about what I thought of that fucking sandwich, right? I don't know.
No. Grampy, let me tell you like this. She had made a video the day before going after some other chick eating while she's reviewing another fucking review video about a fucking chick eating, and then says, "Oh, I only had 7 shrimps and some asparagus. I'm losing so much weight. My stomach's so
No, she's
small.
not.
Holy fuck." And
Yeah.
Rev should be fucking seriously. Somebody needs to do a wellness check on him, because any fucking buddy that stick that fucking face in her ass has got some serious fucking issues.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey man, if
Holy
he
shit.
if he loves her, I'm not gonna hate
Hey.
him for that.
What? If he what?
If he loves her,
It might.
Do you believe that?
It's possible. You know,
that's why I said if.
Oh my God. Really?
That's why I said if.
Hey,
You think she can reach back there and take care of that area? She was talking about her twat, about her clit being beautiful. She's
Okay,
never
well-
seen it. You couldn't see it with a mirror.
Oh, fuck.
Are you shitting me?
I'm
Holy fuck.
hey, Big C, true story. When I was in the Marine Corps on active duty, we had this Hispanic guy. He goes, you know, all you guys out here go for these skinny girls. He says, I'm going to go after the fat chicks because they need loving too. That was his specialty. He'd go after the fat.
I don't have a problem with a woman being skinny or fat. I have a problem with a woman on fucking line or on while her husband's in the room talking about a dude with a 10-inch dick that she just fucking loved.
Hey,
If my wife started doing that shit, I'd fucking wring her goddamn neck and throw her out the goddamn door.
until she shot you.
Rev is such a bitch. Holy shit, is he a bitch?
You would not ring Mrs. Big C's neck because she'd shoot you.
at this
No,
point,
yeah, she
somebody's
would
gonna.
shoot you first.
Yeah.
As soon as
Yeah,
you
she
got
would.
that glint, as soon as you look to the right, she'd be like, "Pow,
Yep.
motherfucker, you dead."
Yeah.
She put that barrel right in your ear.
Yeah.
All right, but look, exactly. How can you sit on camera?
It's just,
All right, wait a minute. All right, everybody shut
no,
up.
keep
Everybody
going.
mute.
Look,
Everybody mute.
Who's backing
Everybody
up?
mute.
Who's
Everybody
backing up?
mute.
at this
All right.
point,
Is that
somebody's
Shanny backing up?
It's at some point,
Everybody mute.
somebody's
How?
wait a minute. At some point, somebody's gonna have a real problem with a lot of shit being said right now. So please continue.
So how can you sit on camera and brag about some other guy that your husband knows from online? Right? He knows your Facebook, he knows your YouTube,
Yep.
all that shit, and
Yep.
brag about what a great fucking he was the best lay and had the biggest dick in my life, and your
Oh yeah.
husband sitting next to you going, I love you, baby.
I love you, baby. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I bet it was good.
Hey, there'd
You
be
know
a
what?
there'd be a
You just
live
cucked
stream
your
homicide.
husband.
There'd be a live
Yeah.
stream homicide.
Stop.
Right there on
Okay.
the spot.
Stop.
So
Stop,
she gets on. Hold on.
Go ahead,
She gets
go ahead.
on fucking. She does another video where she's talking about the two black guys. What's that show? Morty and something.
Something Monty.
And then she's saying, "Oh, I'll come on your show. Oh, I love the way two black men looks to me. Oh, they got the special stuff. Oh, And the only reason they want to have her on there is so that they can fucking berate her ass for wearing out the N-word on a fucking channel.
Yeah, but
Holy shit.
She's thinking it's
Hannibal
gonna
and Monty?
be, yes.
Yes.
Well, G-Man could have had that pussy and then
Yeah, but that would be Soul Train.
licking her
Soul
clit.
Train. Woo woo. Yep, Soul
No,
Train.
Holy shit.
I think that Hannibal and Monty would want to have her on to get their side of the fucking Game of Homes saga.
But that's just as bad as Shannon Q having a fucking debate with G-Man. And then everybody
No,
wondering
it is
why he said, oh, rape isn't really rape if you pay the father. You have to take care of him forever. Are you kidding me? You got a PhD in Dr. Josh. You got fucking Skylar and then Shannon Q who has a master's in fucking sociology.
Hey,
wow.
Big C, come on. Look, I'm not going into shitting on other people's
So, anyways,
No,
Val Kilmer and the Academy Awards.
Now, I'm not going to say anything bad about Dennis Quaid as Doc Holliday because he was okay.
No, he was awesome too. He was.
But like the movie Wyatt Earp is not a bad movie. It's just not Tombstone.
No, and I'm sorry. I would have to say, as the biggest fucking Kevin Costner fan, I love Kevin Costner as an actor. Wyatt Earp, no. I mean, the film work was great. The sets were great. The historical accuracy of the movie
Tombstone
was amazing.
Yes.
Well,
because it covered both his father, his mother, the whole family history, everything. Him going out west, working on the Buffalo High trains, working Pony Express, and there was just a few bad scenes.
I mean, Wyatt Earp, like they had Michael Madsen as Virgil.
Yeah,
you cannot. Yeah, you can't replace Sam Elliott as Virgil Earp.
No, you
That's
can't.
just fucking stupid.
You know what? Can I say something right now?
No.
I would be gay for Sam Elliott. I have always had the biggest man crush on him. Just saying.
That man grows a beard on his cheekbones.
God.
Hey, Lobster.
Yeah.
I confess. I agree.
I mean, he's just a, you know,
He's a man's man.
yeah,
Exactly.
You know,
Motherfucker's a stud, yo. You ever
Yeah.
see Gettysburg?
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Oh God damn.
Man, you look. You want to talk about
I'd let that
historical
man
acting?
fuck me,
Oh.
man. God damn it.
Hey guys, I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning, so I'm going to cut out.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for coming, Mark.
No problem.
See you, Mark.
All right.
Bye. But yeah, you know, you know, people go, you know, oh, that's making fun of gay people or something. I'm like, no, it's just a fucking fact, you know. Oh shit. Well, listen, if I disappear here and go off camera and mute myself and go get myself something to drink, I've got some really bad fucking cotton mouth. I wonder why. Do you guys promise, like, not to like get this channel shut down?
So does that mean I can't stream Pornhub?
No, I mean, Big C, don't start like threatening people's lives and stuff. Not that you're gonna like.
So if you leave, does it shut down?
No. I'm just muting myself and I'm stepping away for a couple of minutes.
All right. But can I say this? Can I say this first? That I've been waiting to say for 2 hours.
What's that?
I love your background, brother.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And you know what? It reminds me how much I love the Partridge Family.
Well, you know, we're all inspired by certain things. You know, I think
there you go.
Danny Bonaducci was a
it was all about the bus, man.
Yeah, but you know, I mean,
it was about the bus.
The musicianship, you know. I mean,
go get lyrics, your drink, man.
The lyrics, you know, were always something that moved me, you know. So anyway, I'll the bus, you know, colors, man. Anyway, I'll be back.
Had absolutely nothing to do with Susan Day's titties either.
No, not a bit. Hey, I remember watching Annette Funicello's tits get bigger as she got older, huh? And that didn't make me creepy because I was a kid at the time, you know? Anyway, I'm sure somebody will have fun with that. But I'll be right back.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Big C. Yeah, still there?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to check out Albert Castilla? I think it was you.
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Here, I'll put a link in the chat.
All right.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
I need to get Hey, Wilson, do you have a link for the people we could talk shit about?
What the fuck? People we can talk shit about?
Yeah. I don't want to piss. Apparently, I piss everybody off by talking shit about, I guess, everybody.
Yeah. Why don't I see you in trolls, haters, and naysayers then? Because that makes
I don't know where it's at.
Are you fucking serious?
No, I don't know where it's at. I have no clue.
Hold on. I'm going to post it in the fucking chat. All right, watching the side chat.
In our side chat or just a regular YouTube side chat?
No, everybody in YouTube are members.
Yeah.
I'm going to post it in our side chat.
The super secret side chat.
Yeah.
Double super secret probationary side chat.
All right, so Schneider, what is the best Kevin Costner movie?
13 Days.
The Postman.
Oh.
13 Days.
Mr. Brooks.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. And actually, Mudrucker, I did love the Postman. I think I loved the post-apocalyptic idea of it. You know,
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
pretty. Yeah, it was a pretty
it was
good
cool.
premise. It wasn't as bad as everybody said that was. Could have been
It's
a lot.
not terrible.
Could have been a lot better. But yeah, it ain't as bad as everybody thought it was.
I mean, like Kevin Costner, when it comes to like post-apocalyptic, like Waterworld. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the
That was a
worst.
decent movie.
No, he even admits that was the worst movie of his career. He's serious.
I liked Waterworld the first time I saw it when it was called The Road Warrior.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know they that movie Waterworld cost so fucking much to make. Just
What?
read the fucking credits sometime. Even if they paid these people minimum wage, you're looking at 150, 160 million fucking dollars right there in payroll.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ!
think the movie cost 200 million to make.
Yeah, fucking credits are longer than the goddamn movie is.
Like up until Titanic, like that was the most expensive movie to make.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Waterworld. I like Waterworld because it had Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, he's always fun.
No, I mean straight up. My favorite Kevin Costner movie was 3,000 Miles to Graceland. You can't fucking beat it.
Well,
You
that's
can't
more of
fucking beat
a
it.
that's more of a Kurt Russell movie.
No, I mean fucking Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner. It's like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, after knowing each other for 30 fucking years, finally appearing in the same scene in the diner
Heat?
in Heat.
Yeah, and he.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great scene.
Yep.
That's iconic. That's Hollywood, brother. That's Hollywood.
You know that like 50% of that scene was ad libbed.
Oh yeah.
Yes. If
It was
both
fucking
of them, both of them admit it was just like the two of us sitting down in a fucking coffee shop, having a cup of coffee with two cameramen. That was it. And just
It was beautiful.
passion. Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah, that was something else.
Yeah,
And they were both in the Godfather series.
yes,
You know,
yes.
and
But they never met.
Yeah.
right.
They were filmed within like a year and a half apart from each scene. You know, I mean, it was crazy. But look, this month, The Irishman, Al Pacino. All right, you got fucking Joe Pesci. You got fucking Robert De Niro. You got fucking it's all about the whacking of Crazy Joe Gallo, right there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming
With
out.
the
It's amazing.
Iceman.
Fuck the Iceman. Koklinski? Yes, Koklinski. He was. Yeah, did he kill people? He was a fucking serial killer. Was he a mob
he was.
hitman? Never. Was he a
He
crazy?
never was.
No, he wasn't.
He was a
He
cyanide
was,
killing motherfucker.
yes, he was a contract killer, but he was never a member of any mob family ever. Did he work for Roy DeMeo? Yes. Did he do hits for Roy DeMeo? Yes. But he was a sick motherfucker. He was a serial killer, plain and simple. But yeah, I read his book. I have his book sitting up on my shelf right here.
Schneider would be a good like defense attorney for like mobsters that are like really fucked. You know, like now did he do some heinous things, Your Honor? Absolutely. But you know what? He loves kids. You know.
It's about the youths, Your Honor. The youths. They're just some
The
youths, Your Honor.
The Utes.
All right. So Grampy Lobster.
Yes.
Best Kevin Costner movie right now. Go.
Honestly, for factualness or for actual
Just movie wise, favorite.
Oh, Robin Hood.
My fucking man.
Yeah, that was.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
If you're gonna tell me that Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves is not a great movie,
The thing
fuck
about
right
it
Are
is,
you
look,
fucking kidding me?
I
they've
don't.
Seriously.
Yeah,
remade Robin Hood 3 times so far, and they all suck.
yeah. I mean, because I like Kevin Costner, but sometimes like Kevin Costner likes to be.
He couldn't speak in an English accent. Who
You-
cares?
Oh,
got Morgan
holy
Freeman.
shit.
You can't even defend why you
Oh
chose
my-
that.
No. No.
Robin Hood. You like the theme song, motherfucker. That was it.
No, I thought it was a
No,
good movie.
I like
Yeah,
Morgan Freeman.
I didn't really care for Dances with Wolves. It wasn't something that I was.
Oh,
No,
That's a long fucking movie.
yeah. Some other
Alan.
one. I mean, how about what was it? Waterworld or whatever.
Nah, we were whenever that.
yeah, the brownies are finally catching up.
You ain't lying.
Oh God, hey, the
No.
kitchen was an adventure. Let me tell you. I'm like, oh God,
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. But
Robin Hood. Yeah, Robin
no,
Hood. You had Morgan
seriously?
Freeman.
yeah.
You had Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. Yeah.
No,
I don't want
Best
it
bad
was.
guy ever.
I don't watch movies the way you do. I mean, to me, it's not like the actor. It's like Kevin Costner did some movies. I mean, the one I remember him for that I thought was a good movie, personally, was Robin Hood. I mean, I
It
mean,
was a good
he
movie.
wasn't a bad actor. I thought he was good in Field of Dreams. But I thought somebody else could, but I thought the character and the thing that was the one. I'm sorry that. I mean,
Yeah, you got my vote.
it's just my opinion, man.
I'll give you a pass, brother.
Okay, fine.
I love you, man.
I know. Me too. I
I
know.
love
I
No,
get
it was a great.
Now, let me tell you something right now. There's something in my family. There's something that would be not uncommon to get in an instant message on Facebook. Would be like, "Hey, I'm watching Kelly's Heroes right now," because that's always been like my movie. When people go, when you want to watch a good war movie, it's probably didn't happen that way, but it's a good fucking war movie, a good comedy because,
Dude. Clint Eastwood, Kelly Savalas,
yeah.
the fucking oh my god,
And
Kelly.
you know what gets me about this is there's actually people that made videos, right, to
Donald Sutherland.
debunk. Yeah, I mean, it was like a movie that you couldn't recreate, and of course they tried to make a TV show out of it, but it didn't work.
It
Remember all
was
those?
such an
But-
amazing fucking
Yeah.
movie.
But see, there's people out there that have made documentaries, right, and shows, legitimate like stuff, to talk about why. Well, that wouldn't have been possible during World War II because of this, that, and all this stuff like that and everything. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? It doesn't even claim to be historically fucking accurate, right? I mean, the patches may look, but Jesus, shut the fuck up. Can't you make a video debunking a flat earther or something? Yeah, it was never meant to be. It was a comedy. Look, Don Rickles was in it. I mean,
Fucking A, Don Rickles. Hello.
yeah, I mean, but there's people out there that go, it
I'm a
wasn't-
nice guy.
It's a but it wasn't historically accurate. Oh fuck!
I'm sure there's nothing
I'm a
quite that.
historian. I'm a historical kind of guy. I mean, I like documentaries. People know that, right? I watch way too many fucking war documentaries and shit like that. And one of these days, I only can dream to have literally seen them all twice. But It's a thing. But you know, but I'm not a historian guy and stuff. You know, I can kind of follow along and but God, but at the same time, I like a good old movie like that. I don't like a lot of war movies, right? Old war movies because sometimes I look at them and they go, yeah, if you look at it, it kind of sucks. I mean, I don't know. I hate movies when you use the word based when you go based on a true story or based on a historical. Look
Yeah,
what they
people
did.
they run away
Look
with
what they
that.
did. Yeah, look what they did to the movie Pearl Harbor. Right? They turned that into a
Ugh.
fucking love story. You know what I'm saying? They turned the Titanic disaster into a fucking love story. You know what I'm saying? Based on shit, right? And then they'll fucking shit on a movie like Kelly's Heroes. You know?
I'm sure there's nothing quite that extreme, but I guarantee you there was some pretty creative plundering that went on during World War II.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a reason that the military has some really strict laws on what you can take in and out of country and what you're allowed to take off of a fucking potential prisoner of war.
Well,
Joe,
this was something. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This was something I brought up on a Secular Opinions channel. Why the hell can they not make a good Superman movie?
See, I'm not into that.
Because it's a fucking comic book.
They've done it.
The character can only be taken so far.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Fuck
I mean,
Superman.
we've had George Reeves. It evolved into
Christopher Reeves.
Oh no, there was a guy that played him on TV.
That was George Reeves.
Yeah.
No, in the one before it was in a series, a color, not before, after George Reeves, the guy that died and stuff.
Yeah, I think there was a movie short, serial.
Yeah, type thing, and it wasn't. But they've done Superman series, they've done Superman movies. They've had different people play Superman. They've had Superman in different scenarios. And to me, that's the same with a lot of these like series, these franchises and stuff. It's like, God, how many movies do you do? I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shit on your whole question there in the beginning.
It's easy for Hollywood though because the characters are already there. You got enough stories, you can pick one, twist it around to fit.
Yeah.
You got a built-in fan base, so even if it sucks, you're at least gonna get so many eyeballs on the screen for the first week or two.
Speaking of that,
so they're gonna keep banging these fuckers out left and right.
Oh shit! I'm Mudbrucker. Oh geez, if this wasn't something that I just thought of that I think is real, I would have never interrupted you, sir, because I respect you, and I respect that you sent me that frying pan, and that was I've made grilled cheese sandwiches with that. But anyway, I like to keep it as nice as possible. But anyway, did you hear? Speaking about whatever it was that you, but Kanye West new fucking album came out and is like got a bunch of top listed. It's like number one on some fucking charts and shit, And
number one chart on the KKK.
What, man? But no, I'm serious. I'm reading this. It's like people are fucking digging this shit for some fucking reason. It's Kanye West. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Maybe like I said, I'm getting a bit older in my life. Sometimes I don't get what the kids fucking like in music, but and I don't like to be judgmental. I'm not a big fan of rap or anything like that. I try not to be, because I understand that some people like certain things, and music is like comedy, and people like different things, and I really fucking get that. But if you think Kanye West is a good fucking artist, and if you think Kanye West is some kind of fucking hero and genius, you're fucking that.
He's
Fuck
a
you.
businessman. He's a
Yeah,
He was
businessman.
pretty good about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, look, straight
But
up,
how
the
he
guy.
how he puts himself out there, I'm like,
I know.
oh,
Yeah, look, he's
shit.
like he's a politician and he's a
No, he's
spokesman. Wait a minute. He acts like he's a spokesman for the people. He's out here selling all his stuff. I mean, but at least he ain't got arrested with. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're taking me to
okay,
a dark area.
Hey,
Dot, dot.
no, I won't even go there with that, Snyder. But you know what? I'll give you a pass on this one.
I
How about
love you. Thank
I
you,
love
brother.
you too.
I'm taking that path.
I mean, as far as music goes, yeah, about 10 years ago, he was pretty talented. As far as just like being a lyricist,
Who was very talented?
Kanye West.
Oh my God! You think
Yeah.
Kanye West was talented?
As a lyricist, yes.
No. A majority of his shit is fucking ghostwritten. And anybody with a good fucking sound engineer can do something. I mean,
Well,
goddamn. What do you have? She's a gold digger. Wow. That's a fucking classic right there. Running around with a brother.
He shamed that kid that was in a fucking wheelchair that couldn't stand up. When he told everybody in the crowd to stand up. Did you see what he did with Freddie Mercury with "We Are the"? He tried to sing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh God, it was.
That
train
right there.
Who
no,
did?
No.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Kanye West.
Oh
And
my God.
he was, no, it just.
He also got up on stage and said that Beyonce's video was the greatest video in history, and that Taylor Swift didn't deserve to win it.
I'm going to cut you off. I'll let you finish. But Beyonce had the best video of the world.
And she's fucking smoking hot.
Yeah,
She's
but you know what?
And I mean, Taylor Swift, fuck Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift has a fucking house out by Newport, right? So she's kind of a Rhode
You
Island.
could never
home.
get me to date Taylor Swift.
She
That bitch will ride. She'll dox your ass.
She'll be bitching that she wants you to pull over at the gas station in the limo to run inside and get her a fucking Twix.
Yeah. And if you don't, she'll make a fucking video about you.
Yeah. And in New York City, where you got to pay an $150 minimum 1 hour for a 5-minute fucking stop.
Hey, she filled up Gillette Stadium, man.
All right, straw poll right now. Best Mad Max movie.
First.
The original, the first one.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever seen.
No, do you mean Mad Max or the Road Warrior?
Like the genre.
Yeah, see, that's the second one, actually.
Very good.
I've only seen one.
The first one.
Yeah,
the one with Lord Humongous, where they're circling the oil refinery. Yeah, that's the second one.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
And then you have Tina Turner in the last one with him, Thunderdome.
Beyond Thunderdome.
That
was not the last one.
No, that was the third one.
Yeah.
No, there was a fourth one.
There was a fourth one.
Yeah, Fury Road.
You're talking about the new one, Fury Road. Yeah, the one they did with that was halfway decent.
That was great.
God, now we're talking about movies that I've never seen.
Yeah. Hey, Grampy?
I like the cars.
No. Kick the volleyball. He brought up the fourth Mad Max movie.
Who directed the fourth Mad Max movie?
I don't give a shit. It sucked.
George Miller.
Hold on, Snyder. This is a safe room. We got to let the volleyballs have their say.
He ain't got no arms, so
yeah. Uh,
I don't take shit from nobody. Got no arms.
It's like
good
that,
Lord.
you know that oh, anyway, the night that was swinging was a British comedy. God damn it! I had a fucking complete. My brain kind of like shut down for a
Those
minute.
brownies are fucking
Mon-
awesome, aren't they?
God
Monty,
damn.
Monty Python and the
Monty
Holy Grail.
Python, yeah. But the
Holy
guy,
Grail.
they cut his arm off, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can go fight," and then and all that.
Just a flesh
Yeah.
wound.
Yeah, that one, whatever the fuck.
Holy Grail.
See what I do?
Oh, Mute the Bozo must. Tank Girl is pretty good.
Eh,
Girl.
Tank Girl's
Holy
kind of a piece of
fuck.
shit.
Yeah, but you know
Holy
what? I
shit.
tend to like movies. See, I like, one of my favorite movies of all time, right? If you really want to know the truth, right? When somebody goes, "Hey, let's watch a movie," right? And I'm like, sure, right? I'll pick something like Strange Brew, right? And
Oh yes,
serious, right?
yes,
Because I don't watch
fucking
like
yes.
I don't, and people go, "Well, it's a really stupid movie." I'm like, it's not supposed to be a cinematic wonder piece. It's a stupid fucking. It's gee, and people that like critique that, right? They go, "Well, that'll never win any fucking awards." It's like it's not looking to really, I mean, fuck,
Just tell him to take off, eh?
that movie
Take
will never
off,
make
eh?
it. Geez, they'll never win an Academy Award with that crap.
Strange
Just
Brew was a
degrading
great
the
movie.
art. Yeah, I mean, movies that you don't watch very often, but when you instead of these movies, which Superman movie or something like that, I like to like pick things like, just
Oh no, like I will absolutely put a movie in the category of an entertaining piece of shit.
yeah, like I
Tango
love,
and Cash.
Fight
yeah,
Club,
stupid fucking
Fight Club.
movies. Or
that's a good one.
Great
No, Fight
movie.
Club. Fight Club is very artistic.
Yes, it
No,
was
Fight
a
Club's
great
fucking
movie.
awesome.
It was a great movie, but it was a total piece of shit when you were sitting in the movie theater for the first 45 minutes of it and you were saying, what the fuck was this movie about? And then you
Yeah.
go across the hallway to the other theater where it's playing and they have the only sex scene with the fucking dishwashing rubber glove. And you're like, all right, let's sit down and see what the rest of this is about.
look, hey,
That was
then-
awesome.
And then you understand the whole thing about the movie the second time you see it when you're drunk and stoned. You
that is-
understand everything.
that's how I got to understand the movie Pink Floyd, The Wall, and watching Head for the monkeys. But but see, I used to like Pauly Shore movies because they were stupid, right? And they were supposed to be stupid. They were supposed to be dumb. It wasn't supposed to be any. It was something that was supposed to entertain me for an hour and 20 minutes or however, right? No matter how stupid it was and everything, right? Encino Man, right? Biodome, I still think was, or when he was that jury, that guy on the jury.
Jury Duty.
Jury Duty. I still think,
Yes.
those were fucking funny movies, not, something that a must-see movie that I want to think about.
Health
Like-
Inspector with Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, it's not.
Nah, that's too far.
Well, there's a couple.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's too far. He has an home air conditioner in the back of his truck.
That
Yeah.
went straight to a fucking DVD.
I didn't
Oh, it was
even know he
awesome.
made a movie.
Yeah,
Oh
He-
yeah, like
He made a couple, three of them
I
actually.
think the one when he was in the army was kind of funny.
Delta
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I think Health Inspector was there was a couple, but his character to me it's the same And I know some people love Larry the Cable Guy, but I got Get Her Done out, and
he's a great family guy. He's awesome.
Yeah, okay.
He's an awesome man.
I'm sure he's a nice guy. It's just we're talking about his movies. We're not getting political and stuff.
No.
None of this was ever meant to be. Just because I made a comment about Kanye West, and you automatically took it there, Snyder. That had literally nothing to do with why I think Kanye West is just not.
I have probably thrown it out here before, but who would you rather spend the day with, Walken or Gary Busey?
Gary Busey.
Busey.
Wow, I don't know.
Christopher Walken.
I'd go Walken.
Yeah,
he's not as crazy as Busey.
Well,
he's not as
Walken has
crazy
not
as Busey.
eaten a curb at fucking 80 miles an hour with no helmet.
He's a daredevil, man.
Yeah.
I think you know what.
Fun, but it gets to be.
You say what you want about Gary Busey, but he did a great Buddy Holly movie.
He really did.
Yes, that was an amazing movie. He was Buddy Holly,
and you know what?
Yeah, he played Buddy Holly.
Yeah,
yes,
pretty much.
Gary Busey. He played it.
Busey did, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm retarded.
Grampy.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you. It's
best Walken movie right now. Go.
Can't name one.
King of New York.
Don't have a
What's the one where he's the? What's the one with the ping pong?
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury. That one.
Spaceball.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Yeah, Schneider, you got my vote, but yeah, fuck you.
King of fucking New York. The rest of you, go fuck yourselves.
I've tried.
True
romance.
King of New York, that's like that whole talk between like him and Dennis Hopper.
Oh,
Good
man.
God.
Suicide Kings.
Couldn't fucking tell you a goddamn thing about any one of those.
Suicide Kings.
That was good.
My vote is Joe Dirt.
Yes. the mob hitman on the run, hiding as a janitor at the high school.
Whoa. You're talking to my man all wrong.
I think
That's
Airhead
the wrong
is an
tone.
underrated classic.
You talk to him again like that, I'm gonna have to stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Right, with a soldering iron. Joe Dirt. Grampy, you have to know that movie.
I've seen clips of it, but
good God, old man.
I've never been like into in movies and just like stuff that is like the only thing right now that I'm interested in seeing, quite frankly, in the near future, it comes out next month, is that movie, 1917, or that World War I movie that's coming out.
Yes.
I am looking forward to seeing that movie, and that's literally the first movie that I've been excited about seeing, or even considered seeing, in fucking years. I mean, seriously, that's how much I don't really watch movies or pay attention to like superhero movies and like different franchises and stuff, because I literally don't watch any of them. Never have, there's movies that I've seen. Now, I did see, I remember when I was a kid, I saw, this was a double feature. So, we were in a movie theater all fucking day. My father took us to go see Battle of the Bulge and Patton in a double fucking
wow.
feature.
That'd have been awesome.
That was, yeah. But that's, yeah. So I mean, I really,
in case some of you don't realize what the movie he's talking about is, 1917 is a movie that's about World War I, like you said, but it's filmed with, what is it, 2 characters?
Well, it's a continuous. Yeah, it's basically It's a mission. It's
Go ahead.
almost, from what I understand, from what I've seen, and I could be wrong because sometimes to me it seems to be almost like um, a Saving Private Ryan type
Of World
thing.
War One.
Yeah, but instead of saving somebody, like going after like the only surviving son of a family, and then the struggle through that, it's like you've got so many hours to get this message to this place over here, or thousands of people are going to get slaughtered tomorrow or some shit,
Yeah.
and it's a continue like that. It's that struggle, and they go, okay, and it's supposed to be
Is
really
it Spielberg?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes, I think it is.
I don't know. I just want to see it.
I think it's anyways, it's a movie that follows two guys that have to deliver a message from the front lines to the back, and the Germans are fucking overrunning them, and it's one continuous long shot. Imagine 2 hours of your life filmed every second in World War One, on the front lines, being gassed, being shelled, being shot at, and it's one continuous 2 hour. It's their life in the combat zone. It looks amazing. The film work is just mind blowing.
How much of it have you seen? Just the clips, or just like the documentary thing about it, or?
I've watched both. Yeah, I've seen every clip that I can see, and I saw the behind the scenes filming.
Yeah,
where it's literally they had like 17 cameramen, and it followed these two actors for like 4 days, but it's cut down into like a
right
2 hour segment,
right.
Yeah, and it was all.
Oh, I thought you were saying that it was just one continuous shot for 2 hours, because the whole thing lasted 2 hours and it was real time, and I'm like, I don't think that's exactly.
No, that's basically what the movie is.
Yeah, but it didn't take 2 hours. It was condensed.
No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
So there's
The
scenes.
movie is.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
good.
if
But
that's
the
the
way-
way the
the way
movie is
it-
presented, like,
the way it's presented and stuff, I think is because just like World War II, was like really popular. This is literally the first time in my life that I've ever the most that I've ever heard of like any type of interest, like in World War One stuff and everything. I mean, there's less people that, because like there's less people that give a shit about. I don't want to say give a shit, but there's less people that remember or whatever, like World War One, World War Two, because
well, you were alive back then.
yeah, but like World War One, this is the first time I've ever seen like a bigger interest in stuff with
Well,
this. There's a lot of new stuff being made. There's colorized stuff. They've even like lip synced, like they lip read. Have you seen those ones where they've actually lip read what the people were saying in some of the videos and put
Yeah, that's crazy.
and it's like whoa, and
It's awesome.
but yeah, so a lot of what they're doing now, it's like I'm just glad that there's more of an interest in it, because not to compare, like World War II and who's the greatest generation and shit like that, but
well, I mean, that one movie that what was it, War Horse?
Yeah, that was a great movie.
It really
can't watch
was.
I watched so many documentaries on World War One about it, and just the brutality, the way they just would send people like in line, just Napoleonic warfare,
Yeah.
with machine guns and shit, and knowing what's going to happen, and just
Hey.
Celeste,
There's
I'm
a great
sorry.
book.
Celeste, shit. Celeste, I'm sorry. If God, I'm really stoned. And I'm sorry. Yes, if I'm even reading the chat, and I do apologize. I'm really trying my best right now to pay attention. Lewis Carroll is cool without the drugs anyway.
Hey, Adam, I'm going to send you my address.
That much, Adam? Holy crap!
Oh, the big
Oh shit, Adam! Somebody's gonna fucking scream this up. You know.
the big difference between World War One and World War Two is there's a fuck of a lot more movie footage in World War Two.
Yeah.
You know, and what they got from World War One, you know, it's all short clips.
Yeah.
You know, little, you know, short clips, silent film, silent movie. You know, where World War Two, they sent camera crews along with a lot of times to record everything. You know, so there's so much more documentation of it. But yeah, that, and we just passed the centennial of World War One ending. So yeah,
I mean, look what it did to the country of Britain, man. I mean, God, they were signing up kids. They were knowingly. I mean, they had to fucking know because they told kids to lie, right? I mean, it came out, you know, that they were letting like 15-year-old kids sign up, right? You know, if they'd say, "Oh yeah, I'm 60, I'm you know," they didn't make them like, you know, they killed a lot of kids. They lost a lot of generations in that war. I mean, they slaughtered. I mean, that was like that was like, oh shit.
But could you imagine being in London and sitting there saying, I could sit here as a child and be bombed every fucking night by the Luftwaffe, or I could sign up to the British military and be sent somewhere to like Africa where my ass ain't being bombed every night.
Well, they thought that they were doing something. And I'm not like, look, I'm not shitting on like military service or any way, shape, or form or patriotism or anything like that. But they made it sound like, you know, this was going to be just some fucking quick fucking thing and stuff. And they had to know, thinking that this wasn't going to be long, right? They put a lot of people up there because they wanted to do it. They wanted to do the right thing, you know, and serve their country and shit like that. Somebody had to know what was going to fucking happen, you know. Not conspiracy. I'm not, you know, like that, but it was just a, you know.
Well, when you talk about World War II, you talk about an insane fucking crazy man who wanted to exterminate half the world and conquer the rest. And it was Hitler.
Yeah.
And you know that. Yes.
Contention.
Well,
Well, you know, it was
a lot of it was Himmler.
Oh.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Yes,
Now,
it was.
I'm not trying to sound like a racist or a Nazi or anything like that anyway, but let me tell you something like that. When it came to Nazis, right? Like I watch a lot of documentaries, right? So when I say this, please don't take it the wrong way, right? But all in all, right? My favorite Nazi was fucking Himmler, right? You know, for
my favorite. It sounds like a sitcom. It sounds like a fucking sitcom.
No.
My favorite Nazi.
It's like when I mean that, it's like, who is just the most diabolical, shitty, you know, just, you know, if you know, a guy that had the brains to come up with a lot of the stuff that, you know, who would they want on that team, right? And I'm like, well, fuck, right there, that's fucking Himmler. He came up with
it wasn't
he was
Himmler.
good at implementing.
No, it was Reinhard Heydrich.
Wow, he was good.
Yeah, he was up there too.
He was
the doctor behind it all.
Reinhard.
Okay, I want to put out. Look, okay. I also want to put out a disclaimer for anybody that's out there.
Not sponsored.
We do not in any way, shape, or form support the fucking Nazi Party,
No.
right? We
Get your
do not think
disclaimer
Hitler
in.
was a nice guy, nor do I think Himmler was actually a pretty nice guy. Although he was a good family man, if you look at history, he was a good family man. But anyway,
No. You
Like-
want to talk about, look, Erwin Rommel, all right?
yeah. Now
Was
he
a
was
Great
man,
general.
he
great general.
hated fucking Hitler. He
Yeah.
hated fucking Hitler.
Well, he was
He
a
wanted,
military man.
yes, he
It was-
wanted Hitler dead.
So was Schaffenberger.
Yes. They were about the family and love and humanity of old Germany. And
Yep.
Hitler came in and literally, I mean, look, Schomburg, like half his family were Jews. All right.
Yep.
Half of Hitler was a Jew. His mother was a Jew. All right. Rommel was about his country,
Right.
his family.
Yep.
You know
He was
what?
a military genius.
You know
All
what?
right? And
You know
he
what?
fucking wanted Hitler dead.
You know what the best World War II movie is that's not true, that really should be true, is Inglourious Bastards.
It was great.
I think
Yeah.
that
it
would
was.
have been literally the perfect fucking ending, like to World War II, right? Yeah.
There was actually.
Because that's Brad Pitt
But see,
being this
that
fucking
movie
country
will-
bumpkin asking for 100 Nazi scalps.
Yeah.
There was actually a Jewish brigade attached.
Right, I've seen the
attached-
doc-
That's what it's based off of.
Yeah,
attached
but
to the British.
That's when you get back to things that are based on stuff, right?
But it's not
because-
Brad Pitt.
And they literally didn't do that, right?
They kind of did.
Oh yeah, they did round up quite a few
Well,
Nazis and
yeah,
take them out in the woods and shoot them.
Okay,
They weren't scalping them like they were beheading them.
Yeah,
and one of them were, but I don't know. But it could have been the perfect ending to World War II. Instead of all that battling in fucking Berlin, it could have saved a lot of buildings and history. That ended up having to be bombed. So that would have been if the Mandela effect was true, then that would be a perfect ending for World War II.
I mean,
Yeah,
it really would have been,
somebody
but
out there that really thinks it is.
Yeah, but then Von Helton would be a fucking
it's
bounty
the
hunter and
Jews
we'd
that
all be
own
in prison.
yeah,
It's the Jews that own Hollywood.
it's the Jews.
Yeah, sometimes
But you take a movie like Valkyrie,
That was
which is
amazing.
that is a great fucking movie.
Yeah, it was very historically accurate too.
kind
Like
of.
you want to talk about a guy that is an actual patriot. Like
Yeah,
Klaus von Schaffenberger is a patriot.
I wish they could have found somebody besides Tom Cruise.
He did pretty goddamn good.
I wish they could have found somebody besides Tom Cruise. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, but if you watch an original documentary on him,
I've seen. Yeah, actually, I have.
he played it perfectly.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it could have been a great breakout for somebody that I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have turned down the role. I don't think Mudbrucker would have turned down the role. I think Mudbrucker would have been a perfect choice for a role, actually.
Yeah, but don't only if you're 5'3".
Well, he's willing to, have an operation if necessary.
Anything for the craft, man. You gotta, if you're gonna be a method actor, you gotta take it all the way, like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Live in character for all time.
See, and that's what Irv does. Yeah.
All right, best Daniel Day-Lewis movie right now. Go.
Fucking Last of the Mohicans.
There will be blood.
Who is he?
God damn it, Grampy.
Although Gangs of New York ain't bad.
Oh no, that's my go-to.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. It was based on history, so.
Okay,
they
next.
both were.
Next.
What movie?
Best. Go ahead, Rick.
What movie do you always watch at Christmas time?
None.
Hallelujah. Holy shit.
None.
Where's
Yeah.
Tylenol?
It's either I don't know, someone else go.
None.
I always make a point of watching A Clockwork Orange.
No.
That'd be a good choice,
Yeah.
Well, that's like, some people have Chinese food on Thanksgiving. It's a thing, which
Die Hard.
Die Hard ain't bad.
say for what? Okay. What was the reason for the movie?
Die
Or,
Hard. Christmas.
Not Christmas?
What movie? I make a point of watching around Christmas time.
Die Hard. Die Hard.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anything trending on Pornhub?
Yeah,
now
but
I have a machine gun.
If it's got tinsels and tits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
is Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the first one.
Yes.
I do like Bad Santa about any time of year. It appeals.
Yeah, okay. That's a movie that
it appeals to my sociopathic side.
Yeah. I'm not and this is I've never been. I tried to be, but I tried to be when I was younger. But damages I am and stuff like that, and say what you will and things like that. And some people just, I'm not really. I try to be, and some years you can tell it a little bit more, but I'm not really a holiday kind of guy. Not that I'm a grumpy, like, hey, Christmas and stuff like that, but I don't do the happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I don't, things aren't Christmassy themed, and I don't think Christmas songs are any bit better this time of year as I do any other part of the year, right? No matter what they are, I pretty much don't like them. I'm not like a holiday spirit kind of guy, right? It's Christmas. I get it. People are, and there's a feeling you can get, and sometimes I get it, and you might think, oh, you heartless fuck, right? But I so a lot of these things are foreign to me, right? And I'm seriously being serious when I tell you this. So when I shit on the fucking holidays and stuff, just I try, like Thanksgiving, right? It's like, what are you thankful for? Like, oh God, I hate when people, they go, people have like podcasts, or just shows, or like talking about things. You're watching the fucking news, right? And they'll have segments on the news going, what are you thankful for this season, right? And they'll dedicate like 5 fucking minutes to talking to the people on the fucking street. They'll be like, I'm thankful that and shit, like, it's like, oh, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck, right? We're all thankful for different fucking things, But jeez, and it's, I don't know. I just.
All right, Thanksgiving dinner: sweet potatoes or no sweet potatoes?
Fuck sweet potatoes.
Fuck you.
Optional, not a priority.
You're a fucking volleyball. You don't even have a mouth. So how the fuck can you eat them?
I have a face.
Yes, he does. And there's a lot of people that have violated that face. Apparently, there is 22 fucking people watching whatever the fuck this is.
Are you serious?
That's
All
what
right,
it
so
says.
green bean casserole or no green bean casserole?
Depends
Green
how
bean
it's made.
casserole.
Depends how it's made. I've had some really wonderful green bean casserole that you can tell that people actually like did something besides throw some ingredients in a fucking and just say fuck it. And I've had some people that I've known some people that have made some really good fucking green bean casserole. Right? It was really fucking good. And so it depends.
Yeah, but if Von Helton didn't make it in the microwave, I'm eating it. There you go.
Oh
That's my
God.
answer.
So you're going to eat an infinity.
Hey, wait,
Fuck
hold
yeah.
on a second. I got an idea. I have to show you what I found. And this is just like, hold on.
God damn it, Schneider.
I had a question for you earlier, Wilson, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. That was a lot of bong hits ago. Where do you go to the bathroom?
He might be dead.
All right, here you go. Cheers or Frasier?
Frazier.
Cheers.
Oh, a little dissension in the ranks.
Eh.
Why?
Because
Dave-
it is Cheers.
Yeah, but Frasier was Frasier too.
uh,
Ross? Oh, hell yeah. Ross was the hot bitch. He was always ready.
Compared to Christy Alley back in the day now.
Oh, no. Hell, man, no.
Kirstie Alley back in the day was
Cheers. Cheers had George Wendt, but
Yes.
Frasier had David Hyde Pierce. It's kind of a
Yes.
they're the two that made both shows really.
It's Niles versus Norm, or
Yeah.
Niles versus Norm. There you go.
I do like Frasier, but yeah, I prefer Cheers.
There you go. All right, Grampy, you ready? Did you find what you found?
Oh, give me a minute. I'm really
Let me collect my thoughts.
moving around in the house right now is kind of, I wouldn't say an adventure, but oh shit. So hold on, just let me catch my breath. Yeah. Whew, that was exciting. That was, yeah. You don't know what I go through sometimes. Anyway, continue. I'm just listening. I'll just But yeah, I got something I'm really excited about. But continue just for a minute, okay? I'm winded, kind of like Stinky, but yeah, at least I admit that I've made, but anyway.
Where were you, down in the garage painting shelves?
Laying grass.
No, nothing quite that strenuous. I almost fell over a laundry basket and hit the bathroom door.
Yiggity yak, don't call back.
Yeah, so there was a slight possibility for just a couple seconds there where there was a possibility where I wasn't going to be coming back for a few minutes if I would have continued falling the way I thought I was going to be falling. because I may or may not have a concussion right now. But yeah.
Don't fall asleep, Grampy. Just keep walking in circles.
No, I'm not falling asleep. It's nothing like that. But this is, God. And then like getting up, I'm like, holy shit. And then it just.
Do we need to send you a life alert?
Nah,
You
my
are old.
nebulizer. Yeah, I know. I got my breathing shit and everything. I'm fucking.
No, like so
Grampy's like 55.
I'll be
so when
60 next month, man.
So when you fall down and you can't get back to your mic, should I have them register to send me an email?
Say again.
I said when you fall down and your life alert goes off and you can't get back to your mic, should I have them send me an email?
Either that or a pizza.
That'll work too.
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I am
was
not a
trying to
role
be-
model.
I was trying to be nice.
I am
when
not
said that
a- I
you're
am-
55.
Yeah. I am not a role model. I have done some things in my life I am not proud of. Which we all have, and we all pay for things in different ways and stuff like that. And some things
You, sir, are a role model.
Model citizen.
well, define model citizen. Yeah. And that would be stinky, because
Look. Model citizen means you haven't appeared in the headlines of the Clay County Gazette yet.
Ooh.
On the front page or the Manchester Enterprise. You may have, got a little blip back on the 8th page down in the left-hand corner, but you haven't appeared on the front page. That's what a model citizen is.
Oh. I'm really who just left? Oh, Olsen, I think. Anyway, I'm really taken by surprise that the Hot Wheels project has gone from family friendly for the kids to adult themed Hot Wheels racing. That's. Have you ever noticed the people that bring up that? I think a lot of people are really familiar. There's been a lot of people that talk about this new thing that they're going to do with YouTube and all that stuff, and some people are going to get shut down. I kind of think, from what I understand, and I may be wrong, but just listen to it, right? I think what they're trying to do is very, very honorable, right? I really do. However, Google and YouTube have never been known to do things because it works. They do things to do things, right? And so, although I think they have good intentions, I think something like this is going to be tweaked a lot, but I think I think in the end what they're trying to do is good, right? I'm not trying to shit on them, right? But doing something just to do something is never the answer. But turning it into telling people that Google, and if you do videos about Hot Wheels cars, that people are going to think you're a pedophile. And there's some people that throw that fucking, I don't throw that fucking word around. If people say it on my channel, that doesn't mean in any way, shape, or form. I don't do that, right? Because that's very, those are really serious things to say, right? So unless like somebody like knows or whatever, convicted or something, I don't like do that, right? But it seems to me that the people that talk about it all the time seem to be thinking they always think that everybody's talking about it, right? And nobody's talking about it but them, you know. I think someone did a video one time called projection, you know. If you get if you understand the video that I'm talking about, I think you might. Anyway, if you know anybody that knows any history on Von Helden videos and shit, but and like I said, not saying that anybody is right. Some people have tendencies, you know. I don't know if Father Snyder got into the whole that little girl Japanese anime hermaphrodite porn that someone seems to be really have a fascination with, tendencies, things like that, but so.
Yeah, well, you said hermaphrodite porn. You brought it up. That means you're into it. You're the one who's the pervert.
Yeah, it's like, no, this is stuff that you like, and then like he claims it, and like I said, I am not in any way, shape, or form calling him pedo or anything like that. But Jesus fuck, the only people that keep bringing that shit up, he claims everybody's talking about it. Everybody's calling him a pedo. Some people are. Most people don't think he is, right? But just to go, everybody thinks this. People think this, right? Oh, fuck me.
Oh, wait a minute here.
He's the one that talks about it. I mean,
yeah.
I don't go on certain shows because somehow or another that's a topic that gets brought up by a certain person and shit. So I kind of like try to stay away from that because I don't. That's something you don't do. That's past lulls. That's past getting personal with somebody's family. That's saying some really shitty things. But like to accuse people, right, that disagree with you somehow that you are that, that's also pretty shitty if I must say so myself, Well, I'm having a good time here. Looks like everybody's like kind of pooped out.
Looks like.
Hey, you got any fun news from Wisconsin? Anything that are really stupid that people do out there that
Oh Christ, what was the latest thing I saw? There's always a few dumb things, somebody getting picked up for their 12th or 15th DWI. Yeah, I can't think of any right off the top of my head, but there's been some fucking gems the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, our high crime area right now seems to be centered around a Walgreens parking lot. We had these people that come up to you and ask you for a cigarette, right? And if you say no or they'll ask you for money, they try to strong arm you. And so far, there's like 10 videos of it that people post on. They know who these people are, and it's Woonsocket, man. It's a weird place, but everybody lives in a weird place, if you think about it, fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking end this. It's been going on for almost 3.5 fucking hours. But I appreciate you coming in tonight, Mudbrucker. It's always a fucking pleasure. Bozo, always a pleasure. Listen, I have cotton mouth really fucking bad. Okay. I sincerely apologize for not paying attention to the side chat during this entire thing
Yeah.
because I'm having a hard time paying attention to pretty much anything right now. And I will watch this. Um,
I, I wasn't watching either. Apparently, we
well,
had a.
well, you know how it is to get me distracted, right?
Yeah.
You see me, I'll be yakking about literally something, and then Bozo will say something in a side chat, right? Because he's always he's an important guy, and that Mahandi thing, and Celeste Kitty, and whenever Chica comes in the room and got to dance and stuff, and I mean, there's certain and Adam, I mean. So I get distracted like really fucking easy to begin with. That might be hard to believe. So, and so, yeah. So tonight I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna like start talking and stuff and have some fun. Do a little mukbang, right?
Yeah.
I thought the mukbang was pretty successful. I think we had a lot of participation.
Yeah.
We might even call like shit. You check the numbers on this. Maybe call up that Guinness Book of World Records and maybe try to qualify for the world's largest StreamYard mukbang side chat show. That could be a possibility.
Yeah. Apparently, while we were not watching the side chat, we had an outbreak of Holocaust denial. So.
Oh, he pushed too far with that crazy Nazi stuff. I hope you're not talking about me, and if you are, then
no, they're not talking about you. It was butt was going on about the Holocaust didn't happen. It was all.
I think
it was all cool. Jewish. It was all Jewish propaganda.
Yeah, Butt is a frequent participant in the side chat, and always welcome for his opinion. And I mean, it's.
Well, he finally got annoying to the point where he got his ass bounced. So.
I try to ignore him, but he went on my husband and Grampy and then other Nazi stuff. Yeah, Celeste, it's it's sad. It really is. And it's whatever. But not everybody's gonna like you. I mean, God. Shit. I got a couple of people that have been following me for different names and stuff like that for the longest time, right? And it's mukbang, but
yeah, we should probably call it a night.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said, Mudbrucker, thanks for showing up tonight. I think we had a really good time. We've just about got to 3.5 hours, which is way longer than I thought I was going to go. But thanks for showing up. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you'd like to fucking join the Fun Brigade Patreon program, please look at this link in the description and stuff and consider something. And eventually we'll figure out some kind of tier thing or something. But everything is goes towards the show. Not looking to pay my light bill or nothing like that, And to improve the show, maybe I can get a babysitter for my cat one day and take that magical trip and touch the Rosetta Stone. That's if I get a $2,000 subscriber, I will definitely get a babysitter for my cat and take that flight and touch the Rosetta Stone. But anyway, other than that, anything, if you feel like it, great. There's a link. There's actually a fucking Amazon wish list for things to make my show maybe a little bit more friendly for me. and if that's what you feel like doing, that'd be an awesome fucking thing to do, and that'd be a part of being the Fun Brigade. But anyway, this is Grampy Lobster, Hud Brucker. You got any final things to say?
Not this time around. Maybe next time I'll have some closing line worked out.
Absolutely. And I still, what? If I would have been thinking, because today's like real life thing, you see, whenever and we'll be going in a second, whenever I schedule something way ahead of time, it turns out in the end that I'm still going to be, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we had, I had wanted to talk to you about this because I actually wanted you to read those news articles in the beginning. And I was going to like email you the link to them and like you could read them. Because, you read well, it just, and, I'm not
maybe we can get our shit together enough to do it next time around.
Yeah, that would be fun, and ladies and gentlemen, if you like more of that, that'd be like just super fucking awesome and stuff. But anyway, this is Grampy Lobster. Remember, if you listen to Motorhead every day, your life in the end is just going to be better. So, anyway, bye-bye.